Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hardcast Commander. Today we are doing Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, and we are joined by Bec.
It's me.
Bec from the Clayfield store.
Bec again.
It's me.
Bec again, yeah.
Bec's
back.
Bec back, Bec again, yeah. As always, we've also got Piper and Trent here, and behind the camera at the desk is Connor. Say hi, Connor.
Connor Cam.
Look
Hi,
to my
Connor.
coming at first light on the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east.
So yeah, we're
Condor.
playing the new Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set. We've got commanders out of those. So let's get onto the deck tech. Head on over to the overhead.
I remembered.
Oh, did you? Because you asked about it before we began.
That's how they remembered, bro.
Don't out them like that,
It's
bro.
gospel, Jesus. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, I am playing Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. Bilbo is from the food deck that you can find. Was it Food and Friends?
Food and friends. Oh, food and friendship.
Food and Friendship. Yeah, the Abzan food deck. Bilbo is one of the alternate commanders. He is white, black, green for a 2/3 halfling rogue. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. And then you can pay 2 white, black, green, tap, exile Bilbo, search your library for any number of creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate only if you have 111 or more life. So I'm gaining life. Sorry, Connor. We're going to have fun on that overlay, sorry. Constantly upping our life. But yeah, my whole deck is all about gaining life, about incremental life gain. All the Soul Sisters, the Prosperous Innkeeper, like just going to keep getting some life. And then I've got like Vito of the Dusk Rose, or Vito Thorn of the Rose, whatever it is.
I love him so much.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite cards in the game.
And Sanguine Bond, so when I start gaining life, and Dina Soul Steeper, so when I start gaining life, you guys are all going to get lose some life from that. So yeah, that's pretty much how my deck runs.
Yeah,
It's going to be interesting.
Awesome.
What do you got?
I also have a British commander from the food structure deck. I'd be
Yes.
surprised if he was from any of the other structure decks, actually. Because I'm playing Farmer Cotton. He's a halfling peasant. He's X green-white. He says, when Farmer Cotton enters the battlefield, create X 1/1 white halfling creature tokens and X food tokens. Simple, effective, does exactly what it says on the tin. Makes a bunch of tokens in Selesnya colors. That is it. That is the deck. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. We're going
That's
to get
all I'm here
overrun.
for.
We're going to get overrun by 1/1s and bread.
And I'm going to eat so much food. So much food. I really hope
You
that
got a carb load in this deck.
whenever I crack a food, I want you to put in editing the Minecraft eating sounds. Yeah, and just it's only because I'm bulking. I'm bulking at the moment. That's why I need so much food.
Sorry, everyone in the bunker.
Yeah, sorry, I'm bulking. I have to eat all the rations. But yeah, there's not a huge amount to say about this. You've got like your parallel lives and stuff like that in the deck. You've got your token generators. You've got stuff like Feasting Troll King that does a huge amount of stuff with food and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I saw we actually had a bit of a game with these a couple of days ago too, and the Farmer Cotton deck does a really great job of converting food into other resources
Yeah.
that I don't think a lot of other decks do.
Because I had a Feasting Troll King and an Ashnod's Altar, so I could just keep sacking my Feasting Troll King, bringing it back, generating mana and stuff like that. It was really, really cool. So yeah, that's that. There's not much to say about this. You'll see more when we get into the game. Yeah, it's gonna go wild, but
Hopefully,
we'll see.
hopefully they won't remain 1/1s. They'll be like Beastmaster Ascension and Crane Hook.
Yeah,
and they'll
exactly,
go into
right.
10/10s and such. So
Exactly. So hopefully they're not gonna be 1/1s for too long. But either way, you're gonna be overrun by very short people with food. That's about it.
Let me hear it.
Beck, what are you playing?
So I'm playing Radagast, Wizard of Wilds. The second I found out that he was coming out in the set, I was like, I have to make a deck with this character because I am a huge Tolkien fan, and Radagast is one of my favorite characters from like the extended Middle-earth universe. What he does is you cast him for 2, a green and a blue, and he has Ward 1. Beasts and birds you control have Ward 1, and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, choose one. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token or a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying. So funnily enough, there's going to be a bunch of beasts and a bunch of birds, and there's stuff that is going to become beasts and birds. There's going to be a lot of token generation. There's a bunch of things in here that I'm hoping it's going to be mostly stompy, but there is a little bit of control in there so that I can make it a good stompy.
Cool. I like it.
Yes. And I'm excited to see how it plays.
Against the other token deck,
Yeah.
the lots of life gain deck.
Yeah. I had a bunch of stuff actually that was in there that was like life gain, and then I'm like, I'll take that out. Now I'm just like, I've made a choice. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, I don't need life gain either, so that's like, 20.
Yeah.
Right? I just noticed I'm playing the only commander that wasn't from the structure decks. I'm playing Tom Bombadil. He's from the main set. He is a WUBRG 4/4. God Bard. I had the same kind of vibe with Radagast. I like Tom Bombadil a lot, especially obviously Extended Universe as well. I think he's a really cool character. And I read like the first 2 lines and I was like, I love sagas. I build saga deck. This thing's cool. So he has a lot of text on him. He says, as long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas I control, he has hexproof and indestructible, which are 2 very good keywords. He's a 4/4, which is like not a great body to have hexproof and indestructible on, but it can be cute. Sometimes he's hard to interact with, but far more importantly, whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a saga card, put that straight onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom in a random order. This ability triggers only once each turn, which is like, you see that a lot in cards in 2022, 2023, triggers once each turn because it'd be very powerful otherwise. It is still very powerful. It's very cool. It's a bit like slow. It's a 5 mana card that needs the correct mana, as well as needing him out first before my deck starts to really go off. I can play like a saga and the next turn get the token, the next turn, counter, the next turn bring him out. That could be probably okay. But usually you want him out pretty early. He's cool. There's not much to say about this. I'm playing basically every good saga there is that I had and I owned. There's some pretty bad sagas in here. In fact, I would argue most of them are pretty bad. But there's sneaky, spoiler alert, I do have like There and Back Again. I have a lot of Lord of the Rings ones because I wanted them in there. It plays cards like Goldberry to move around counters, Satsuki the Living Lore to add lore counters, Proliferate, add lore counters, and like Glissa Sunslayer and Hex Parasite to remove counters. So it's really playing like kind of 5D chess with time travel and just achieving like nothing. It really is just like playing around sagas the whole time.
Cue from Star Trek right here.
Yeah, exactly. So it really is just like, I don't have great ways of interacting with people outside of sagas like Elspeth Conquers Death and stuff like that, and board wipes and stuff like that, like the phasing of Zalfia.
You're going to be taking some game actions though.
But I'm going to take, that's a classic staple of Trent's kind of decks he builds. There's a lot of game actions. It doesn't achieve a huge amount often. But hopefully Dylan will present himself as enough of a threat that I won't be taking too much damage, because at the very least we need to keep him low enough life that he doesn't just double his life and win the game. So at that level, it's like, I feel like I'm not going to see a lot of attacking. I do play cards like Sphere of Safety to help avoid that as well. That card can show up, but yeah, it's cool. It also doesn't cast a lot of spells, so I'm hoping the blue deck over here doesn't have a lot of interaction for me, and at least, I can at least do my thing and play around with sagas and kind of eke out a win from the bottom, I think. I think I might be a deck that maybe survives to the end and then ekes out a win. Or is just a collateral deck where I'm just not doing enough and I just lose the game because I'm just sitting here.
I mean, you did eke out the win when we had our little practice game, a little 3-player practice game.
That was cute. Yeah, I did do some pretty funny stuff with the deck.
Yeah.
And I do have like cards that copy triggers and such, so there's some cute stuff I can do when I manage to get it out that way.
Yeah.
One thing that I need to let the table know, and you guys watching at home as well, that there is a bit of a rules wonk issue here with Tom Bombadil. When I say wonk, I mean like it's wonky. Tom Bombadil, if you want to remove him to prevent that third trigger from him looking for stuff, you have to do it during Trent's upkeep, not once the counters get put onto the sagas. Yeah. Because there will be a time space where the sagas will have counters on them, but not be removed from the battlefield, but their abilities will be going off.
Exactly.
And that'll be when and if there's at least 4 lore counters amongst them, Tom Bombadil will be hexproof, and then so Trent will be able to go search for those extra sagas back.
But if I trigger that last ability, for example, and I have the 4, or even if I don't have the 4, and you remove him, that will resolve and he won't trigger. So it's not like it triggers, then he triggers on top or anything like that. It's just that has to fully resolve and then he triggers. So you can remove him that way. And then if you don't want me to see like a random saga. But I might just get into another random saga. You never know. I could hit like a Forging the Tyrite Sword or something that does nothing. Look, but I could hit like a
Battle of what, Fire and Frost? 4 damage to everything.
That's true. That's a good card.
That was the bane of my existence in our practice game.
I was going to ask, do you have many of the sagas from Kamigawa in there? Because those were awesome.
I do have a few of those ones. Because the best part about him, good thing that you mentioned actually, because he says when the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, not when a saga is put into your bin after resolving. And a lot of the Kamigawa ones turn into creatures, but that's still the final chapter resolving. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't go to my graveyard. I get a cool thing, and then I get another cool thing.
That's just a net positive.
Right? Yeah. And if I have if I have like an Enchantress out, like if I have there's like an enchantment creature that does it. it can like exile, come back. That draws me a card. Citizen Champion, for example. That draws me a card. This card draws me a card. Like it's a lot of advantage. So
Very
it's pretty
cool.
good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's just WUBRG sagas. Like it's a long story short. It's WUBRG saga. It's cool. I don't know. Like it's like the big dangerous part about this deck is that obviously it's WUBRG, so it plays every shock, every fetch. I lose probably like 7 life just getting to Tom Bombadil having the right colors. Very spooky.
Cool. All right, well, those are our decks. We'll catch you guys in the game. We all are at 7, so let's roll up to see who's going first. 5 to beat.
Oh, that's pretty high, alright, be careful. Oh,
6
just
to beat.
over,
Let's
though.
go. Okay.
9.
I can. Oh, easy.
You've got
easy.
this.
No, not quite. I got
Next
upside
first
down.
up.
Yeah.
First up.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Good
Good luck,
Good
have fun.
luck. All right.
Godspeed, Connor.
Yeah, good luck, Connor. All right,
Yeah.
Connor, sorry. We're gonna have fun. Connor's gonna good luck.
In this version of the game, do I draw first?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, there's more than 2 life totals.
Cool. Beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I play Corndex Campus, pass on.
I love those lands.
Mm.
So good.
I
Yeah.
really went into Strixhaven.
Good.
They are great in Pauper.
Breeding Pool pass. Yeah, well, really good in Pauper.
I
Just
am
in
going to play a... I think I'll drop the command tower now. And then I will tap that for white and play Cleric class. If I would gain life, I gain that much life plus 1 instead.
Okay,
Very cool.
tight.
And then I'll pass my turn.
I draw.
Whenever I... And
It's
then
a
I
very
level
strong
up.
opening.
Yeah.
Incredibly strong opening.
I'm going to
Yeah,
play down
6
Arctic
land
Tree
and Cleric
Line and
class.
pass my turn.
That's incredibly good opening.
I untap. Draw
So at the
a
very
card.
least, I think I can just do stuff to get that near top so that when I need it to go to level 3, I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to play an island, and then I'm going to tap to play a Thought Vessel.
Oh, let's go.
And I pass my turn.
I'm going to play down an Exotic Orchard. And for 2, I'm going to play a 3 visits. So that's when I draw a forest card, pull the battlefield. Untap if I want to in the shop my library, it will enter tapped and I'll pass it down.
Dude, everyone's doing some spicy stuff in the early turns. I like that.
draw.
We got some good
Oh
options.
my
Yeah.
god.
3 visits is so good for you as well.
I'm going to play Undergrowth Stadium,
Stopping
untapped, and I'm going to pay 2, and I too will do a 3 visits.
Ooh, very strong.
Damn, alright.
And I will pass my turn.
So I love those
Untap,
lands.
upkeep,
They're so
draw.
brilliant.
They're gorgeous.
They're really nice. I like
Thank you, Infinity.
I like every single one has like a little UFO in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single one. They're so cool. I have almost the full set in this deck actually.
Oh,
I just
awesome.
don't own the white-red one. The something
I'm gonna
foundry.
pay-
Sacred Foundry.
I'm getting a Temple Guard untapped.
Whoa! Oh, twinning.
And I'm gonna. This is what people were worried about. I'm gonna put down Nexus. So I'm gonna play my Tyrannid Human Advisor in my Lord of the Rings Halfling Peasant deck.
It's
It's happening.
real.
It's real.
Is a cannon.
I should have put
Yes.
Starscream in here.
This card's very good.
This card is very good. So it is basically as you control have tap 2 colorless and spend this mana only to cost to contain X, which is
The land tap
Farmer
double for Farmer Cotton. That's not
Yes.
bad at all. Basically, sorry, but
That's
yes.
cheeky.
pass.
Awesome. I untap.
That is Farmer Cotton X equals 1 next turn.
That's very cool.
I'm going to play Romewood Falls. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Naiad of Hidden Coves. As long as it's not my turn, spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And that is my turn.
Untap, up you draw. I'm going to play a Luxury Suite because I have 2 or more opponents and it is untapped. I'll follow that up with a Azusa's Many Journeys. This enters with a lore counter. I may play an additional land this turn. Very, very cool. We're going to play a command tower. And then for 2, we're going to play a Nature's Law, playing a forest in my deck. We're rampant. We're gonna,
Oh boy, you're gonna get those sagas out so fast.
so damn fast, so damn fast. All right, I'm gonna shock in a Overgrown Tomb, I think. Yeah,
And you're shocking it in.
I'm gonna take that first blood damage straight up.
Down 38.
Overgrown Doom comes in, and I am going to follow that up with a Goldberry River Daughter.
She's so beautiful.
Very beautiful. Right on theme too. Love that. Goldberry's ability is really cool, really interesting. I want to build this back as its commander as well, actually. It is 1 in blue for a 1/3. It says tap, move a counter of each kind not on Goldberry from another target permanent onto Goldberry. And then pay a blue and tap, move 1 or more counters from Goldberry onto another target permanent you control. If you do, draw a card. Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
The stipulation is like, she can't have the type of counter that I move onto her, but that can have the type of counter I move onto it.
Yeah.
Then I will pass the turn with 2 cards in hand.
Tap. Draw. I am going to play a... I think... I'm going to pay 3 for a Pristine Talisman.
Ooh, very good. So I can be pretty
Tap
sweet.
it and gain 1 life. And then I'm just going to play a Godless Shrine tapped. And I will pass my turn. Just,
Gain 2
we're all
life.
just chilling.
Cool. Yeah, you gain 2 life.
I will when I tap it.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I can do that at any time too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Very tight.
Very cool. Very cool. Gaining life, only the coolest.
And I got Bilbo here
I'll
too.
put down a
awesome.
Sungrass Prairie.
Nice.
And then...
So Farmer could be X's too already. Already. Could be. Probably isn't, but could be.
Could be.
Could be. Who's to
Could
say?
be indeed. But he probably won't be though. Instead, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna post a little bit of a cheeky one online.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna put down Earthcraft.
Oh, okay, very cool. That really does help with the Nexus too.
Yes.
Very powerful.
So Earthcraft, incredibly strong card. Reserve list, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So tap an untapped creature you control. Untap target basic end.
Nice.
Oh.
Phenomenally strong.
And unlike Cryptolith Riot, that's Earthcraft's ability, not the creatures.
Yes.
So it's like haste.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
And then I will pass the turn.
Hell yeah.
Skull, yeah, brother.
But remember, he's gaining extra life with his enchantment. So
Yeah, first
when,
of all.
when we're using enchantment,
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Hey, I'm about to gain 3 life with my enchantment. So if we're talking about
And then play
targeting
another
cards- and then I could play another land as well, yes.
and that's just inherently bonkers.
That's bonkers.
It's so
Yeah.
broken.
A little bit OP,
crazy.
actually.
Honestly,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not okay with this
I
actually.
need someone to remove every card on my field every turn.
Sobbing, crying, throwing up.
I would be very upset at that, honestly.
I'm going to play a Shimmering Grotto, and then I'm going to tap...
I looked at the Armageddon in my collection today and was like, no.
No.
What if I look at that Shimmering Grotto?
Yeah,
That
of
is
course.
very cool. And
Yeah.
foil.
I got
Alan
it
Pollock.
in a trade over at Clayfield with one of the Commander Knights we had,
That's
actually.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very pretty card.
Thank you.
Only the goated, the most goated.
Yeah. And I'm going to play Warden of Evos Isle. It's flying and creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 less to cast.
That's one less,
do you
right?
think?
Was that for any reason?
No, I think you put the
Oh, you
Shimmering
put the
Grotto
Shimmering
down.
Oh,
Yeah,
did I do
tapped.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Sorry.
Yeah. Good.
My apologies.
And then...
And you only needed to pay 1 for it.
No, it's not yet. Is it only
It's
do
my
that?
turn.
Oh, it's not your
your
turn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, and then I think, just as a cheeky little thing, I'm going to just attack Dylan for 2.
That does make sense.
Yeah,
Because-
keep him down.
yeah.
Keep him down.
Like Piper's gonna be gaining life. Dylan.
Yeah, I will just be doing it.
I'm
Like,
down to 38.
That's my turn.
Whoa, what's the tone there? Did I miss? I'm on 38. I was like, what did I miss? All right, beautiful. Untap. Upkeep. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to uptick this. And I'm going to gain 3 life.
That's broken, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god, someone.
Oh my god.
Before you should attack me last time, bro. Honestly,
Somebody
I
stop
would
this
just
man.
chumped it for no reason. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna cast my commander. Red, black, blue, white, green. Cast Tom Bombadil.
Hell yeah.
He's here.
Skull, yeah, brother.
Hey, bro.
And then I'm going to shock in a Steam Vents, take it 2. And then I'm going to pay 2. Oh, let me have a look at my hand. Nah, I'll leave my 2 open. I got some options there. I'll go to attacks. No, I'll go Dylan's turn. Take it away.
In your end step, I will tap this for 1 colorless mana, gaining myself 2 life, going back up to 40.
I think I'm at 39 from mana burn, right?
No.
Damn it.
Are you sure?
Almost,
Can we just
you
bring
almost,
Annabelle
you
back
almost
to this
got
game?
me.
I almost had him in the first half.
So
not gonna lie.
close.
No one's playing Yurk. I'm going to play a fortified village, showing that I do in fact have a forest, everyone. It is a
Whoa.
forest.
What?
That's some
Don't forget
information
that
there. Remember
data.
that. Remember
Yeah.
that.
Don't
Don't
forget that
forget.
data.
Think about that.
Yeah,
okay?
think about
Yeah.
that.
I'm going to pay a white now for a Soul Warden.
Very strong.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. And then I'm going to pay
Oh, that's any other creature.
Yeah.
Oh.
black, green, white for Bilbo, birthday celebrants.
Hey.
3 life.
And I gain 3 life off that. Up to 43.
Woo! Very spooky already.
And then I am just going to chill and pass my turn.
It's chill. We're chilling. We're vibing. It's good.
Just chilling, just vibing,
Big fan of that. Draw for turn.
just hanging out.
Put down a planes.
Now, please, make X equal as much as you can.
1, 2. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Because he'll gain 3 times so much life.
Yeah.
So maybe wait 1 turn.
Maybe I wait 1 turn.
Maybe wait 1 turn.
Maybe I'll wait 1 turn.
Give or take.
That's fine. I'll wait 1 turn. I'll cast 1 creature instead. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna cast Mondrak, Glory Dominus.
Nice.
Okay. Dylan gains 3 life.
Yeah.
I'll just wait 1 more turn. I'll wait 1 more turn.
Yeah, I'll just wait 1 more turn.
Plays that.
Well, yeah, I can't play Farmer Cotton now, can I? I got no mana.
You can tap both of your creatures to untap your plains and your forest.
That's true. I can make him X equals 0 and then gain you 3 life.
Don't they tap for double?
No, only basics, and the way they would have to untap them would be, it wouldn't get to the white and the green.
Yeah, I would
They tap for
only.
2 colorless, by the way.
Oh,
it's only 2
double.
colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pay for the X, you know what I mean?
So I would just be gaining you 3 life and then whiffing my own.
And then he would die.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't he?
No,
Oh,
it's
he's
a
a 1
one-one.
by himself.
He's a one by
Okay,
himself.
sorry. At least he would survive. I guess that. That's
Yeah.
Mondrak fodder.
That's a
He'd be able
body-
to
that's a body on the
sacrifice
field.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Either way, I am
blocker
going to
right
pass. Dude, I love Nexos's flavor text. It's very Lord of the Rings. The blessed union of gun, claw, and merciless intent is a force to truly be feared.
I
They do
literally
call
hearing
it. They do call him Gundalf.
That's your turn back.
That's what they say.
Oh dear, we'll untap my stuff. We'll draw for turn. Oh, it's the dude.
I think Brennan Lee Mulligan
Really
had it
love
right
the
though,
dude.
where it's just like halflings are just anarchists.
They are. 100%.
How many cards does Dylan have in his hand currently?
Dylan has 3 cards in his hand currently.
Okay. We're worried about Nexos, Mondrak, Bilbo, and Soul Warden, correct? We're worried about that, right? So I would not recommend committing too many creatures to the board.
No.
Yeah, because I can remove all of those.
No, come on, man.
So
I
I
didn't
wouldn't,
get
I
to
wouldn't
use
recommend.
Nexos.
I know.
Yeah.
And Mondrak won't be able to give himself indestructible, which will become a problem later.
It's just that, you know,
He's going to sacrifice 2 other
Two
creatures,
others, yeah.
which will come up if Piper gets to cast even 1 more creature. So what I'm saying is like, fair warning, I would sandbag a turn and not play too many creatures. You can play anything else, but just don't play creatures or
Yeah.
planeswalkers.
Yeah. That's an interesting. It's an interesting comment you make.
Yeah. There is exactly one side when the game cares about both those things.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if we had giants.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if they were giants. Yeah, exactly.
Should play Masterwood Nexus.
I think what I'm gonna do. Nobody has flying at the moment, do they?
No.
Don't
No.
they?
And
What
Dylan's
are the
at
life
46.
totals?
I'm on 46, Piper's on 40, you are on 40, and Trent is on 39.
I'm kind of the underdog right now.
So to be fair, I'm going to attack Dylan for 2 in the air.
Yep.
Cool.
Keep him down.
Down to 44.
Yep. And
Eventually
I'm going
get
to
a
pass my
starting life
turn.
total. I'm going to tap Goldberry. I'm going to move a counter.
You may play an additional land this turn.
I don't want to do that. But we'll get a counter, and then I will untap the turn. And I will draw.
Then when you draw, this goes up,
That's
and that
correct.
triggers on the stack.
This one's on the stack.
You gain 3 life is on the
I'll
stack.
just gain 3 life, unless anyone else responds.
Nope.
You
42.
better be ready for my response to that.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
And then what we're going to do here is
I
I'm going to
wasn't
cast the spell people
ready for that.
knew was coming. I'm going to attempt to cast Battle of Frost and Fire.
A thorn in my
In
side.
response, I'm going to tap Pristine Talisman and gain myself 1, 2, 3 life.
Cool. This is going to trigger, and it's going to deal 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. And in response, I'm going to move Goldberry's counter onto Battle, so that Tom Bombadil will become hexproof indestructible.
Yeah.
And I will scry through, and then she will die.
Any responses to the counter moving onto here?
I
Okay.
think I'm just going to tap these two and untap lands.
Basics.
Basic lands.
Alright, so then everything dies for Tom Bombadil. And I scry 3. And I will keep this one on the top. And I'll put these two. We think that's after I draw, isn't it? So I want to go. Yes, this to the top, this to the top, and this to the bottom. I think that is correct. Yep. Then I will attack Dylan on the ground for 4.
I take 4.
4 commander
43.
damage.
Oh, I got 40 damage.
You got what?
44. I got 4
T damage, I see. But you're on 40 life?
I am on 43 life now.
Oh, because you gained the 3, correct?
Yeah.
Of course. T4. Alright. That is the end of my turn. Take it away.
Draw. I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage.
Well, that was sad.
Mm.
I was going to do some
Well,
rogue shit next
I
time.
feel like yes, but I feel like this was already insane. We had to
Oh,
just-
yeah, no, I
I'm
was
sorry
going to,
that
like,
you were collateral to dealing with
I
it.
am going to play Bilbo
it's
again.
par for the course here, man.
It just tends to be the
1,
case,
2, 3 plus 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2. And then I'm going to pay 2. Gain 3 life. 46.
Oh my gosh.
Play Lightning Greaves.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to Greaves Bilbo.
I have no responsibility.
I pass
I
priority.
Perfect.
Cool. Bilbo is Greaved. And then I will just do 2 Grievous Bodily Harm to Trent.
That's a classic.
Put you on starting life total.
And I've got B2. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1?
I am B2.
Watch out for those wrist rockets.
Yeah, I'm coming down the stairs. You'll go.
Alrighty. Untap.
We're in a different
Upkeep.
place.
Have you seen those TikToks of people just like throw things down the stairs? There's like a trend recently where they
Dude,
just like,
I
roll
have
containers
been-
down
yeah.
the stairs. It's horrible. It's the most nothing content that I hate. It's horrible. Like it came on my feed recently. I was like, "What is she doing?" And it's like just different containers, and they just shatter onto the
I don't like
staircase.
that.
And they're like, "This is ASMR," and I'm like, "This is the opposite of ASMR.
That's
This is
heinous.
terrible. It's heinous."
I hate that.
If I saw my kid and they had the iPad out and they were watching that, I would punish them.
The A stands for anxiety.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, I like a cute story. I just moved and my cat has never had stairs before. And so he's just learning how to like use stairs. It's so cute.
That is wonderful, genuinely.
I
Yeah.
gotta play Benny Brax.
Oh.
That's it.
Card goes hard in the source.
This card goes very hard in the source. I love him.
I
Benny
think
Brax
that's
is
the
great.
most Lord of the Rings card I've ever seen.
Yeah. He's wonderful. I
At
love
the
him.
end of each end step, if you created a token this turn, draw a card.
Yes.
Very cool.
Very cool, very fun. Does nothing for me right now, though, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Hell yeah.
Unless...
Did you put Ellen Harbury's in the deck?
No.
No?
No. Sorry, Dylan. The card's a
Same.
little bit slower. A little bit slower.
It would be fun though.
Yeah, it would be cool.
More food?
Yeah. It does get double the looking the cards. It's pretty good.
I'm
bop.
a better
Oh.
pass.
You can give that bolt Ward 1. That's pretty
I
insane.
know.
Is it?
There's a powerful bob.
Should you bolt the bird if it's Ward 1? Here's the question.
Oh, absolutely. If you're going to commit to
Absolutely.
bolting the bird, you commit to bolting the bird, right?
Jesus. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I get behind that.
Then I'm now.
Isn't at that point just like an instant? Like it's an instant speed lava axe. Is it lava axe? Lava axe deal
Lightning strike,
lightning strike.
which is also an instant. Yeah, it's like lightning strike.
It's a lightning strike at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
1 and a red.
Not very good. Yeah, not pretty bad. Yeah.
And tactically not sound, but it's about the principle, right?
Still
Yeah, I
bolted.
reckon.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna play Thrumming Bird.
What? Yes. Oh, you and I could be friends.
Yeah.
You can proliferate my cool.
I love my little
counters.
guy.
And there won't be my turn, so I'll get some free cards. That's
Also,
cool.
I love the Ica art, like forever. I am just like, I don't care. The base art, it's cool. This though, this is my jam.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that art so much.
Yeah. The only thing I'm sad about in regards to Birds of Paradise in this deck is that it's not the Birds of Paradise from Lord of the Rings, because that is a gorgeous card.
It's really pretty.
It's so pretty. But yes, that is my turn.
Okay. In Formcard, there are like so many different Birds of Paradise arts. You can actually have 4 different birds there pretty easily.
It's so pretty. And I stole this from Nick's deck.
Right.
Too bad, Nick.
We're going to start by flipping Azusa's Many Journeys.
Both of these go up.
That's correct. We'll start by flipping these. Both go up.
So that resolves. There is a moment where Tom Bombadil is no longer hexproof.
Correct.
Any responses?
So you're good.
Nah, dog.
Cool.
If this becomes blocked, I untap of 3 lands I control.
Yep.
Is what it does. Then I'm.
And then you have the Tom Bombadil.
Yep. And then this will trigger, which. Dylan, you're right. Do you want to play the Tom
no,
Bombadil?
Yeah,
That's
you're
fine.
playing his deck, man?
Would you like to play Tom
No, I'm
Bombadil
just
deck?
Swap. You could swap.
Like you definitely just swap. I'm happy with that, man. Don't worry. about
We've
it.
not gone too far.
Yeah, of course. So I won't respond to that. So I will trigger that, and it will flip into Oath of the Grey Host.
I love that card.
This card's really cool.
What does that do?
This card is you and target opponent each create a food token. Its second is each opponent loses 3 life, create a treasure token. And the 3 is create 3 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying.
Can I have a food token, please?
How many cards have you in hand?
4, but I missed 2 land drops.
Did you? Yeah, damn. You know what? Yes.
That checks out.
You know
Yeah.
what? For that, yeah. Yeah. That's
Yes.
2, 3,
4, 5, 6. And there's 4 there.
Well, I searched, so you missed 1 land drop.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
Did they?
4,
Oh, yeah,
5.
because we're
Oh,
ahead
I'm
of
last, yeah.
you. So you missed
Well,
1 land drop.
I don't have a land.
So you
Trying to
lied.
trick me?
I'm sorry, I don't have a land in hand.
I'm just kidding. I'll give you a food token. That's fine. That's fine with you. That's fine.
Can I draw a food?
Go right ahead, and I'll draw my own food. Oh, you know what, Dylan? No, you can draw my food. You were actually pretty excited, I saw.
Actually, you know what? You draw Trent's.
Okay, I'll draw Trent.
All right, while we're
Okay.
here. And then the
Is it a
Battle of
Mackey's?
Frostfire Resolve. Whenever I cast a spell with CMC 5 or greater this turn, I draw 2, then discard a card, which doesn't trigger Tom Bombadil because once per turn, even though it's pretty cool. We are going to play now. We can't be fully twinning here.
Yeah.
For reasons that you went into extreme detail just a second ago.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play Thrumming Bird from the
Oh!
2016 Commander deck, so I have the really gross looking one. Borgor.
Borger.
Borgor.
So he comes down. You have a 3/2. Okay.
I have a 3/2. I'm probably not going to block with him, man. Like,
Yeah,
real talk.
well, I don't think anybody's really going to block the human monk, which is like free damage. It's fine. I probably will have to attack Dylan because he is like gaining life. And, because unless I can't imagine you're going to block it. So.
Good. Wait, I
We're
need,
so
I need
childish.
that back. I
3.
need that back. I'm gonna fucking forget sesame seeds on the bun, man.
Oh my gosh.
How could I do
You
that?
can't.
4. So I'll leave a blue
There we
open.
go.
So for 4 leaving a blue open, I will cast Showdown of the Skulls. This card's very, very cool. So we've got the sagas happening now. This deck does play sagas, that is a fact.
Cool.
This is exile the top 4 cards in my library until the end of my next turn. Very good. I may play those cards. I have not dropped a land yet, so I will be able to play a land out of these. So exile top 4. Taka Inuma, Fall of the Imposter, Heroic Intervention, and Birds of Paradise. We're really twinning today.
We are.
I will play my land for turn. It'll be a Takanuma, which now means my Heroic Intervention is
playable.
live, is playable. I'll leave these here, so we know that they're right here. And then I will go to combat. I will attack...
Does she have haste?
Oh, of course not, sorry. Thank you. She didn't enter the battle this turn. I'll attack you for Tom Bombadil. That's for 4. For reminding me of my cheating.
I mean, also, like, stack that commander damage on him, man.
No, more importantly.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual reason, yes. That
Well, you
is the
telling me it
actual
wasn't
reason.
spiteful because he stopped you from cheating?
Yeah, of course, of
That's
course.
crazy.
So is he indestructible at the moment?
No.
Okay, cool.
But I can respond by making him indestructible with this if
Yeah.
he is targeted. But if you have a response to that, then that's gameplay. That's gameplay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
That is how this game works.
That is how this game works.
At the end of the turn,
You draw a card.
I'll draw a card.
Nice.
Each turn. Let's
Oh,
go.
buddy.
Well, that's closer to a land. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? At least it's closer.
I'm going to play a Shine Shadow Snarl, revealing that I do in fact have a swamp.
This thing's got lands.
Forest and a swamp has been revealed to us this game. He's already played the forest, I'm pretty sure.
Remember that for later.
Hey, what's going on, dude? You got 2 cards in hand? Jeez Louise.
He's really going through it.
He's really gone through it all.
He's got a card
Just
that
thinking-
says give him
Oh, yeah, I
150
see.
life and also Aether Flux Reservoir.
Because between this and this, that could be a good level up.
Did he make that up?
That's got Shroud.
I know.
And you can't unequip it.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh, Trent, do you want to play Bilbo? Do you want to play my deck? We should definitely swap decks, really. That's so funny, though.
1.
He needs magnetic theft so he can move his own greaves onto my creature.
2, 3, 4. I'll leave that up, and I will tick this up. Whenever I gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control. Not like it matters right now, but I do gain 3 life.
Very cool.
45. And then I just pass my turn because I'm just chilling.
Untap. Upkeep.
I think it's pronounced Dylan.
Draw.
Got me.
Got him. I got Saga's baby.
Oh, that's
2 or fewer other lands.
Oh, that's right. Very
That's
pretty,
fine.
though.
Very pretty. Razor Verge Thicket, let's go. It is a land, though.
We're on that Phyrexian hype at the moment going on. So we can't all be as cool as you, Dylan. Sorry.
I mean, the
Mr.
best
Lightscape.
part of the trilogy was when Bilbo became a Phyrexian, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was stabbed by Vraska in
Yeah.
the hand, and he's like, I love you so much.
Phyresis took him over.
Yeah. I will pay 4.
That's why it makes so much sense now in the movie where he does the crazy goblin face.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Phyresis.
It's Phyresis.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
I'm
to
going
do
to
with the
cast
ring.
Smothering Tithe.
I love the art on that
Does
one.
anyone have a
It's
counter
beautiful
now?
art. Does anyone have a response to me playing Smothering Tithe?
No.
That's draw a card per turn, by the way.
Unless we pay 2.
Yeah,
we
let's
can always
pay 2.
agree to pay 2.
Exactly.
I mean?
You can all agree to pay 2.
You can just all pay the 2, and then there's no drawing happening over there.
I can agree to pay the 2 once. So far, well, that's as far as I know. I don't know what I'm drawing out on top here.
Well,
I will
draw
pass the
and then
turn then, that's
decide,
all I
right?
can do.
So
Yeah.
you
So
can agree 0,
That's
I
your
guess.
turn.
Because you'll know a new piece of information before you draw.
Are we
before you have
paying?
to
Are we
pay the 2.
paying the tithe then?
So you can guarantee it holds 0 times.
Not right now, actually.
You're not paying it?
No.
That's
all bets are off.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what?
Yeah.
All bets are off if you do that, by the way, just so we're clear.
I've got things that I need to do.
And that's valid. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that. If you have Beast
Thank
Within, you don't need to pay anything. You have a Naturalize, you don't need to pay anything. You're set for life.
Yeah. All right. I have options. I have things that I can do.
You know what? Glad to hear it.
Yeah. It makes me happy. What I think I'm going to do, and it is a little bit cheeky.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
we'll go to.
Ooh.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 2, and then 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Blue Sun's Twilight. Gain control of target creature with mana value X or less. If X is 5 or more, create a token that's a
you can
copy
take
of that
Brax.
creature.
Oh my gosh. You can just take Brax.
Or you could take top one.
Well, I can just make it X-proof.
Exactly.
So I guess we're taking Brax.
So yes. I'm going to take that.
I'm going to tap it first before you take it
that's
to
fair.
untap a land.
That's fair.
Is that just
Oh,
forever?
you know what?
I
You know
think
what?
I
Hang on.
over.
You paid 1 too many. I was
Yeah.
going to say,
One too
you know
many.
what's really memey, by the way, and I think it's probably the best target, is my throwing bird. Because A, you get 2 birds, because you get a copy of it, because that's like going into your thing, and also adding it to proliferate, which is
I
pretty
think-
useful.
I mean, I agree with you.
But Benny Brax is benefiting Piper a lot. That's the best target if you want to remove something, and you get it, which is really good, because you do get a token copy of it, so you do get to draw a card at the end of the turn, which
Yeah.
is very good.
Yeah.
So maybe this is better, but again, they're both fine.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop Trent from
Oh,
proliferating?
no. I'll do it anyway. Stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I thought it was
'Cause
attached to
that's
him.
why I didn't do anything,
You're
because
correct,
I was
you're
like,
correct,
you can do the
sorry.
thing.
I was like, no,
So-
I gotta say.
Then
him,
what
I
did
thought
I
it was
do to you
targeted.
guys?
Nothing, I guess.
Play smothering.
I did give you the food for free, so it's, we're here back and forth,
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
And you get a token copy of it?
Which then does. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Actually-
legendary.
do I? No, it's if X is 5 or more.
But did you choose to not pay the 1 extra? Like you didn't. You choose.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
of
you did pay
course,
5,
of course,
didn't you? Yeah.
yes,
So
I
you'll just
did.
draw a
Yeah.
card basically for 1 extra mana, which
Yeah.
is 1-for-1 draw is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So
not
I
bad at
get a token for him.
It doesn't matter.
It dies immediately.
It does immediately
Yeah.
from
Because
legendary.
legendary rule.
Yeah, cool. And then
And he is tapped as well, because I tapped him to untap a land.
and then I draw a card at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
And
And then
then
Piper gets the treasure. You can't pay the 2.
Indeed I do.
that's my turn.
Oh my god.
But you don't get to draw. Which is
I'm
kind of-
aware,
it's
Dylan,
cute.
I
Sorry.
know.
There's
Okay,
a
I
layer.
know.
There's a layer where that's very useful. There's also a layer where just the treasures equal X into Farmer Cotton.
Yeah.
Oh.
But now it's not treasures equal X into Farmer Cotton and Piper gets to draw a card at the end of every turn.
I know, but it's still spooky. I was thinking I don't have any answers for this card so far. So we'll see.
It's
All right. We'll see. So we'll untap, upkeep, and then we'll draw. in the draw, these both go up by 1. Oh, that's a very good draw. Now that I've drawn, I will decide if I'll pay 2. And unfortunately, you have so much mana already. I'm just going to give you a treasure. And then this is whenever I cast a spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature I control. And this is each opponent loses 3 life. And then I create a treasure token.
Nice.
Splendid. I'm very happy for you.
Dylan's on 39.
I'm on 42.
42. I must have missed a life gain again. Might be. I was here, yeah.
Yep. Piper's on 37, Bec's on 37. You don't gain any life?
No.
Cool. You're on 40.
Unless I eat my food. Oh!
As you eat Borgor.
Your Borgor.
Unless I eat my Borgor. My Borgor. Then I will. I will go straight to combat. I will declare a. Ooh! Jeez Louise.
What?
I heard that pop.
Oh, yeah. I just turned to look at you.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
like conk. It's like a blast of air, like. Oh. You know those guns?
Lots of crumbs.
You know those
You want
big,
ants?
those big like air
That's
guns
how
as
you
a
get
kid that you
ants.
like shoot each other, make like big bang. Yeah. I can't remember what they were called.
The cat guns.
Yeah, no, not cap guns. Not little, like they're these really big round guns that would shoot like a blast
the
of air.
vortex guns.
The
yeah.
vortex
Yeah.
guns.
It's like pull them out.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was like,
You can make them with a trash bag in a bin.
yeah, you can make most toys with a trash bag in a bin. Yeah,
That's
I
not
found.
true.
I actually once I
Can you
made
make it Transformers?
I did make a Rakshi Barnacle with a trash bag in a bin once. Anyway, so
I love Bionicles.
It's a deep cut.
Who doesn't love barnacles?
I know, right?
All right, so we're going to combat. Dylan, we are going to attack you with Likeness of a Skull of the Seeker and Tom Bombadil. And Piper, we're going to attack you with the Thunderbird for 1.
What?
Just because you're... I kind of want to get your life a little bit lower. 1 damage does mean something even if you have a lot of life. I will do 1/37th of your life total. I'll stop. And yeah, I'm going to try and proliferate. But this is the declare attacker so far.
I will.
This is Hexproof Indestructible currently.
That's alright. I'll still block Bombadil with Bilbo.
Sure, that does make sense.
And I'll take 3.
Yep.
Now down to 39.
And then Pipe will take 1.
Piper down to 36. Bilbo dies.
All right.
He's
Celebrate nothing.
Celebrate nothing.
It was his birthday, man.
It was his
I will
birthday.
trigger to proliferate.
What a sad birthday.
Yeah,
What did
dying.
you do?
Rough.
Turn a creature created
So
battlefield.
rough.
That'd be really fun if you did that. But I'm not
I
gonna
do
it.
find
Do
that
it.
funny
That'd be
though
so
in the
funny.
books
I
that
don't
they're
know.
like he
Do it,
disappeared.
bro.
Do it.
He's
Do it.
basically dead,
Do it, do
right?
it.
We can just
I mean, I
steal
can put him
his
in the
stuff,
graveyard and
right?
bring him back if you want.
They're
That's
like
worse for me.
Sackville Bagginses.
I would. Honestly, I can relate to the Sackville Bagginses.
I did have a very brief moment where I was like, do I play a Lobelia
Yeah,
Sackville
try.
Baggins deck? No. But
I'm gonna uptick the showdown and leave this where it is. And I unfortunately will not uptick Dylan's Claricast. This will.
You can't uptick it anyway. It's not a counter.
Are they not level counters? That sucks.
It's just levels.
No, that kind of
They're
weird.
just reminders. They're not actual counters.
Take those counters off. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So now, whenever I cast a spell this turn, I'll put 2 Bolon counters on target creature I control because they'll both be live, and then I will trigger Tom Bombadil. It's now resolved, so they won't have any removal or anything like that. I do have the probably mention. I'll flip into a saga. It's Furrier's Retribution. Furia. That is create a 4/4 angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance for the first trigger. The second one being
Bec
Yeah,
has
Bec-
one.
an angel?
Angel.
any angel.
Angel.
I'll say Connor's just over there if you need a reference.
A biblically accurate angel?
Sorry,
That works too.
I just want to go back to something. I looked up level up. Apparently, it's there is a counter put on that permanent when you level up.
Yeah, level counters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Not like the same level count. No, hang on. Is that? Nah, that's the level up mechanic. Level up like creatures
Yeah,
and such.
yeah.
That's not the class things. Is that classes?
Oh,
Can you just confirm that classes level up? I think Dylan might be right. They may not be level counters, but just confirm. Thank you, Connor. But yeah, I was thinking because that's like there's like Lighthouse Chronologist, which is like that take extra turns. He levels up like 7 times.
Yeah.
All right.
There's like Coralhelm Commander, I think he's
Coralhelm
called, which is the Merfolk one that levels up.
Yep. That's the level up mechanic. That's quite a little bit different. So this is really quite good. It is until end of turn, my angels can tap to deal their power equal to a target creature. Very strong. And then finally, it'll give them double strike till end of turn. So it's a very strong, very cool little thing there. Then I'm going to cast the 3, 1 white, 1 colorless, and 1 green. Might go for this one as a
Have
green.
you drawn any more cards this turn? Sorry, Trent.
No,
Not yet.
he's flipped from the top.
And I will cast Fall of the Imposter, another saga. Love when casting sagas.
I'm shocked.
I will pull down a little bit and I'll move this around so it's obvious one of my sagas and one of my creatures. On the cast, I will put 2/1/1 counters onto Likeness of the Seeker. And then when it enters the battlefield, I'll put another counter onto Likeness of the Seeker. So it's a 6/6. Then for 1, I will cast Birds of Paradise. Like I might as well, right? When it gets cast, I'll put 2/1/1 counters onto Likeness of the Seeker. And then for 3, no, I'll leave that alone. Actually, I mean, he's our Hexproof Sparkle's fine, right? I guess I'll leave it.
Just so backs up.
That's perfect. Jesus.
You.
This is the most frightening day of my life.
Just be not afraid though, Trent.
I am not listening.
I can't hear anything over the sound of me screaming. All right, so that's wonderful. We got a lot of cards on the battlefield. Trent with his millions of permanents to do millions of things. And then we will... I guess that's the end of my turn, eh? Take it away, Dylan. This is now permanently exiled. It's not coming back.
Turn. I'll play a Forest.
Forest.
Forest. I'm not paying the 1, by the way, for you.
You're not paying the 1?
No.
Yeah.
The 2, sorry, the 2 for you smiling try.
Yeah.
No, you don't draw.
You don't draw.
You get treasure.
Oh, fuck. I got that confused. Do you want to put that at the bottom?
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
maybe.
You're like, but can I?
But what if?
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So it's the forest from earlier in the video.
Yeah.
See, I hope you were paying attention, our loyal viewers.
Mm.
Because if you were, you would have seen that one earlier.
5, 6, 7.
Hydrate or dihydrate, what do I say?
This sucks.
What, having so much land?
No,
Huge amount
just
of
not being
nothing to
able
do
to play anything
Mm.
that is beneficial to me in any freaking way.
Any flippin' way.
I'm gonna play.
Zoink, Scoob.
Oh, Scoob!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Scoob! I'm gonna play Deathroot Ritual. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, I may draw a card.
Very cool.
And then I'm just gonna pass my turn.
This is really good, I just noticed, with Radagast. It's even better because the way he's
Yeah.
going to generate your tokens. Really
Yeah.
good.
It's okay, you can tap your angels to deal damage, right?
I can.
Yeah.
I
Kill
can-
him.
Yeah, but that'll give Dylan a draw card. So it's kind of a weird situation where
But
I'm
then
kind of always
drawing a card will
benefiting
give me a treasure.
a treasure. So it's like a really loop of bad things happening that are good things that are happening to me are bad things that are happening. As far as I can see it.
I put down a forest as my land for turn. I do that.
Is this lembas bread, by the way?
It's just bread.
Okay.
It is Lambus bread though.
Yeah.
Just like,
I was-
don't listen to
yeah.
him.
Do not
Okay.
listen to
Don't listen to
him.
him.
That's
Never
a-
listen to him.
That's a card.
Yeah.
No, it can't be Limbus bread.
It can be a drawing of that.
That's Limbus Border.
Limbus Borgo.
I have Borga. I forgot I had Borga.
Yeah, he has Smorga. Let me do some quick maths.
If you
Update on life totals.
I am on 39. Piper is on 36. Bec is on 37. Trent is on 40.
And that's what I have as well.
Okay, sweet.
Beck, what did you have written down? For our totals?
I have the same thing, actually.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
You're
Very good.
welcome.
Thank you, Beck.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help.
Also,
Right, Tim?
Also, Trent, just going back to the Bionicle thing, look what's coming out the next week or so.
Oh,
No.
yes. Is that the
It-
guy, the small studio making it? Like the
Yeah,
indie game?
the fan-made
New
game.
Bionicle game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's a
so
full
good.
RPG.
Oh.
gonna-
Not sponsored.
I'm gonna
I
cast
have-
Rosie Cotton.
I have so many Bionicles. Like, you have no idea.
That's crazy. I used to have a lot of them, like a whole collection of them, but they were in like a big, like, you know, there's
Whenever
like,
you create a token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than Rosie.
you know those white
And because he's
Like
ETB,
bags,
he'll be
and
on
they're
the battlefield when the tokens are made, which means I can put all the counters
Correct.
on him.
Yeah.
And like blue and red stripes, a big white bag, blue and red stripes,
Which
like Cole's
is- I'm
bags,
going
like the
to-
classic. They can hold like a small nation in them.
Yeah.
I had like that, like to the brim of barnacles.
Yeah,
Like got
3.
thrown away. I don't remember. I think it got like thrown away. It was not
7. So we're X is 5.
X is 5.
I'll
Oh
create
my gosh.
Farmer Cotton.
All right. On the stack. Any responses?
No.
Any responses?
It's very spooked. I'm just thinking. I will have to kind of let that go. Yeah.
I'm going to pay
Up.
5 to level up my cleric class, which will then put my soul warden back on the battlefield.
Oh my god.
And I also gain 2 life from the pristine talisman.
Oh, wait, as a sorcery? Gain
Yeah,
this,
you have
like-
to.
Oh, as
you
a
have to do it
sorcery?
as a sorcery.
That was sneaky though. That was sneaky. I was like, something about this is like not good in my 2-color.
I looked at it twice and
two-drop
didn't
deck.
even see this.
It's in italics. I don't blame you.
Alright, and can someone draw me a hobbit, please?
A hobbit.
A
I will draw
hobbit.
you a hobbit.
So I will make 5 food and 5 halflings, which will put 10 counters onto Farmer Cotton. Thanks to Rosie Cotton of South Lane.
We love Rosie.
We stand Rosie, unproblematic queen.
It's beautiful. No notes.
soul warden, that was going to be a great play.
It was going to be a wonderful play, actually.
That's what I was thinking too.
If only the rules didn't exist.
If only, if
Stupid
only.
rules.
Second rules. Pirates Earthcraft is
You know you can
online.
break
Yeah,
rules.
I only have 3 basics though.
Wait, you can just break the rules?
You can.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you can tap them and untap them. You still have the capabilities.
Yeah, I'm just saying I only have 3, which is really good because it's enough to cast the card that I want to cast. So I'm going
Plus,
to tap.
you have enough basic mana equal to like the creatures you control. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So,
What are we making?
We're tapping our creatures to untap our basics so we get to cast more cards.
yeah. And then we are going to
Oh.
Path of Bravery.
Whoa, that's very good.
So as long as my life total is greater than or equal to my starting life total, creatures control get.
You want to start again for us? That's okay. Take your time, breathe. Let's start again.
As long as your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. There we go. We got
Oh,
through that
yeah.
one. We got through that together.
There's your tapped halflings.
Do I have a... Hang on, sorry. Should I have a treasure? I didn't use my treasure, did I?
No, you should have a treasure.
Did I not get one? Can I just have a treasure? I feel like I just didn't get a treasure here. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that would have been really good too. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
And then I will pass the turn.
Oh yeah.
I will probably need a treasure back again though at some point, unless everyone's going to be paying
Another
the time.
treasure?
I'll just get involved.
Thank you.
Okay,
Are you
drawing
paying-
is fun.
Are you paying the tithe?
No, actually.
Pretty happy with my sleepy hobbit.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
This isn't the scouring of the shard, alright? We don't talk about that. That's in the appendices.
Look, it has been a long time since I have watched or read Lord of the Rings. Like back in high school, I was rabid. I was a fiend. I read all the books. I watched all. I've only ever seen the extended editions.
I have never read Lord of the Rings or any of the appendices. I've only watched the movies and the Rings of Power show, and
Oh, the
I
best.
absorbed it by osmosis by the fact of just being a GM for Dungeons and Dragons.
I
Never read the Silmarillion?
also
Oh.
because I make a treasure, I'll also put another counter onto Farmer Cotton.
Do you have Rogue's Passage?
No.
You
Is
can't
Rogue's
just
Passage in
ask
the deck?
somebody if they've got
Yeah.
a rogue's passage, Dylan.
Yeah,
It's very
Oh
personal.
my god.
Yeah.
Actually, is it creatures I
I'm
control?
tapping 4. I'm playing.
You can make him unblockable.
I can make him unblockable.
You can do that.
Trent doesn't sound happy about that.
That spooks me.
You can weaponize.
You make a deal with Dylan, right? You're like, I'll attack into like Trent, and then you go to make it unblockable. He's like, I'll make it unblockable. I attack Dylan.
I could.
And
I,
kill you for-
Oh no,
for
I'll
your
make it unblockable after you've declared
attacks.
attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Just funny.
I'm not silly.
You are a little bit
I
silly.
am
A little bit of a silly.
Silly goofy guy.
In like a funny hee hee ha ha way.
Only ever. Only ever. And then I'm going to tap these two.
God, can someone just die, please? Jeez Louise. Just want to draw a card.
Just like out of context hard stuff. Like 3 timestamp that. Just die, please.
I'm going to play a Ring of Colonia.
Whoa, very good.
And then I'm going to
The
tap
one ring.
my Bird of Paradise to attach the Ring of Colonia to Radagast.
Radagast had a ring?
Yeah, he did actually, funnily enough. There's a whole thing about it. Equipped creature has trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature if it's green.
Whoa.
How big was that spell?
3.
Okay.
Yep. And that is... do any of you have flying, actually?
Did you draw a card, by the way, at the end of Piper's turn? Because...
Oh,
no, it's only if you- it's only if you
I
draw.
haven't made a token.
Yeah.
You've got flying,
I have 2 flies, a 4/4 that you drew me, and a 3/1.
I don't
And-
have flying.
and Dylan doesn't have
I
flying.
don't have flying either, but
He doesn't have
you
any
don't
blockers.
have to attack me either.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't, but I'm going to. I'm going to do 1 in the air to you.
Now,
So that I can...
Down to 40 starting life total.
this is weird, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if you can proliferate this, I might be able to hit a card that can answer some of this, or I might just hit another card that does nothing. But if you proliferate this, I'll make 3 1/1 white spirits. That won't do anything, except they'll be tapped and I'll tap on my turn, which is fine. I won't attack you with them, I promise. But I can maybe flip a saga that interacts with that. I could do like Elder Dragon War, which deals 2 to each creature, which would be kind of bad for just these 3, but it would wipe all the hobbits, which would really help.
Strike me down and I shall become more powerful than you can imagine.
Yeah, that's technically powerful.
I'm just going to...
Because if I do it in my turn, like I'll still get one in my turn, but I can try twice if you proliferate this turn, is what I'm saying.
I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to pass my turn.
Oh, hang on. Connor, did the cleric class level up change at all?
So you were correct. It's not counters on a class level.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, cool. Alright, well then I will untap. This round,
that
like,
would've
now I'm
been
like,
great.
no, I'm pissed. I'm just gonna kill you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna untap, upkeep. I don't have anything to do. I will go draw.
You paying the tithe?
I do not. I do pay the tithe.
Ah, cringe.
I will pay. Then I will, unless I'm just going to hit a card that draws anyway. Oh, then you'll just get more treasure. It's fine. I'll at least pay this now, and then if I don't have any other draws, it's fine. All right, so that resolves. I will then go like this, and I will create 3 tapped 1/1 white spirits. Dylan, thank you so much. And then I will flip for a new saga. I hit War of the Last Alliance. This card lets me search my library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it into my hand.
I love that card actually. I think it's really cool.
It's very cool. It helps me get legendaries as well. Double Strike, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll go looking in my deck for a legendary creature. There isn't a lot of legendaries in this deck that care about like removing things, unfortunately. There's a lot of stuff that cares about sagas, and that sounds crazy, but I might go find a Glissa Sunslayer, at least in the meantime, just so I can try to start destroying enchantments. That's me destroy Smothering Tithe over a turn and a half. So I will have...
Oh, but he's going to get his solstices back with his level up next turn. That'd be really
That's a
rough.
good point.
Yeah.
Anyway. Then I will...
That's really annoying. Really annoying that I misread the card.
Hey-yo, we say hey-yo. Alright, so...
See, I told you I was bulking.
We will
Those
move
gains.
to combat, I guess. Oh, sorry, we also put a 1/1 counter on target creature as well. And we also give angels the tap destroy target creature. So I'll put a 1/1 counter onto my commander Tom Bombadil. And I'll fix this up so it's a bit more obvious as well.
More like Swolbadil.
Swolbadil. I might as well just play Lamberto on here before I go to combat. Then I'll move to combat.
It's Casual City of Brass.
Casual City of Brass lets me tap for mana. Don't really want to do that right now. Don't want to take too much damage. Combat. Dylan, you're taking a Bombadil.
Yep.
Bec, you are taking a 8/8 likeness of the Seeker. And Pub, you have no flying blockers?
No flying blockers.
You were taking 1 in the air from the Throwing Bird.
I'm gonna block the A.
That makes sense. Yeah. And I'll untap 2 lands.
Thank
She was blocked.
And I'm at 14 Bombadil damage.
Yep.
And I'm at 34 life.
We just write that down so I get
And
acquainted with life.
Piper loses 1 from
Throwing
Bird?
Yeah.
I've gone 35. Now I have the lowest life total.
Oh ho ho.
But soon.
How the turntables.
How the turntables. So then we will trigger Proliferate. And we will... I mean, we don't really want... we'll just do this at the minimum. I don't really want to do either of the... I guess I could uptick this, but then they'll just blow up my next turn, which is not good.
I do like that as like a neat little trick of like the triggering once per turn forces you to kind of stagger your sagas. You can't just
Yeah.
like blow through them.
I was gonna say when you were describing your deck at the start that it seems like the play for it is staggering them
Yeah.
because otherwise everything like pops off really hard in one round and then
Yeah, and you get 1 saga, which is
Yeah.
not great. That was part of the reason I was like, I wanted you to do that in the turn so I could try twice, because I can't
Yeah.
try twice this turn.
yeah.
I don't disagree. I'm going to tap the Angel to blow up Rosie Cotton.
I knew it was happening, but it
Yeah.
doesn't make me
Rosie.
feel any better.
But now you're gonna become stronger than he can possibly imagine.
We did establish
Actually,
that.
in
that is
response,
true.
I'm going to tap Rosie to untap basic land.
That does make sense, yeah. I'm going to go 3, and I'm going to cast the first I Ruin Games. This has 4 lore counter possibilities on it, so that like lets me stagger it as well. It creates a 1/1 white human. Dylan. Thank you, buddy. Then we are going to...
His name's Hugh.
Does Hugh have like a man bun?
He does now.
black, white. No, it's black green, isn't it? So black green and colorless, and we'll cast Human. We'll cast Glissa Sunslayer as well. All right, go ahead, Dylan.
In your end step, a creature died this turn, so I'm going to draw a card, and
Do you pay the tithe?
yes, I am paying the tithe, and I'm gaining 2 life off that.
Rude.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, Trent, I forgot to ask. You didn't want to proliferate my 1/1 counters on Farmer Cotton, did you?
Have one more, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's already fucking like a 12-12. It's not 13-13.
13, yeah.
Well, now it's 13-13.
Yeah.
Large and in charge.
He really is.
But I have first strike death toucher. So
I'm
that's
scared
good.
of Farmer Cotton, honestly. Like, and
For good reason.
yeah.
Apparently he's been waiting for this for a while. He's been in his flame text. He's like, I've just been waiting for this. So,
It's-
So it's
out.
begun at last. I've been itching for trouble all this year.
yeah, so he's been itching for trouble. So he's ready to go.
He is the trouble.
It's funny how Dylan has the lightning greaves, but it's kind of like both Piper and I that really want that card.
Yeah.
Doing. Hey, 5, pick it up. The soul one back.
So grumpy.
He's so grumpy.
And then
Don't call him grumpy, he'll get grumpy.
I won't put the greaves on her because I may be able to make her bigger.
True.
And then I will pass my turn.
What does the final thing of cleric class do? Like, is it?
When this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard. Oh, I gain life
Gain
equal
life.
to its toughness.
Okay.
Which is
So I
2.
gain 1, which is an extra 1, so 2, so 38, which then lets me put a 1/1 counter on Soul Warden.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy value.
It's a 2/2.
Hell yeah.
Draw
A
turn.
few turns and soon will be as big as Farm Cotton.
And did you pay the tithe on your turn?
I did not pay the tithe on my turn.
Do you want to?
No,
Disgusting.
because now I have Rogue's Passage up.
Okay, Mr. Life Game. You're like, I can twist this around. I can have Piper attack someone
No,
else.
but I die to Bombadil.
That is true. You can make him unblockable, and then you can die. I'd accept that. Ooh, think
Please,
about it.
please kill me.
Yeah. I do have my block. I could just choose not to block. Instead, I'll take it away from me. You're on 15, right? On Tom Bombadil, or is it 13?
14.
I have you on
I'm on 14.
8 plus
Plus
5.
6.
It was only 5 at the time.
I was
right?
only 5?
Yeah, so you should be on
6.
13. I've got you written down as 13. It went up to 6 after the
Yeah,
damage.
cool.
Yeah.
So I've got you on 13.
I'm gonna pay 4 for Mangara the Diplomat.
Oh, far out. What is this deck, man? It's crazy.
It's bonkers crazy. I love it. So Mangara the Diplomat, lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures attack me and or planeswalkers I control, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card.
Creature enters, I gain 2 life. To 40, and I put a counter on Soul Warden.
Stinky.
Uh-oh.
But his Greaves are useless at the moment. His Greaves will nombo with his class. So, we got that going for us.
Well, just for
I just don't want to die to Bombadil. I don't really care about anything else.
Maybe you don't die this turn, right?
because he can block it, yeah.
If
Unless
I
I make it unblockable, or give it flying, or any number of things.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be really funny.
unless
Fly
I make it
Bombadil.
unblockable,
That is true.
Be the master of your own fate, Dylan.
I can make your farmer cotton unblockable.
Yeah. You can
Just
attack
saying.
someone else.
That's true. I can attack someone, but I don't want. I'm already incurring Trent's wrath because the Glissa Sunslayer is absolutely going to be destroying something of mine.
I wonder what it's going to be destroying.
And he did
It
talk
could.
about
I
your
mean,
Probably
Earthcraft and
Like-
Smothering Tithe are both incredibly valid
Actually,
targets.
so is this card.
Yeah,
Like, they're all incredible.
there are a lot of very valid targets on my
Because you
board.
can
You
attack...
seem to gain 5 more life. 6 more life.
Because if you attack with these 6, you will have the anthem before the damage is done.
Why?
When you attack, you gain life equal to attacking creatures.
Oh, okay.
That goes to 41, which means they're now 2/2s and a 12.
Well,
14,
at the
14.
moment, Piper's 35.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's the math
Yeah.
that works out perfect. They'd have to attack with their whole board that can attack. Then
Oh
they
no,
can tap down.
it's life total is greater than or equal to, so I can just attack with
the
these.
halflings,
But
and
I-
not the 13/13.
I think I will attack with the 13/13.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, probably. But I also know you have a death touch blocker.
Well, if it goes unblockable,
I can
then
give it unblockable.
That's true.
That is true.
That is true.
But I do have next turn the ability to exile a creature with the greatest power on target creature's target opponent control. Now there is a target here that gains life, but there's also a target over here. So it would probably depend on how threatening that target would be. I would think.
You're gonna let him
Yes.
sway you like that?
Well, what?
Well, if I
Because you
exile,
get
So
to
have you
exile
seen
this.
his board?
because you get to recast
Sure.
Farmer Cotton and make a bunch more food
and gain
help.
you a bunch of life, dog.
We've established that I am not dying to regular combat damage in this game. I am dying to commander damage.
You're
true.
dying to Bombadil.
But you're not dying to commander damage if you cast Bilbo and Grease him and play your whole deck. Then you're not dying at all, like ever again.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of mana,
I've
though.
got to get to 111 life.
Yeah, but it's times 3, and then Farmer Cotton comes down, and then Piper can't do that because. But you're right. You are right.
Look.
It also costs like 7 plus 5, so it's also probably not going to happen. But it's funny. You never know. It could happen, bro.
Do you
Anything
take the
could
threat
happen.
right now or the threat in 4 turns? That's the question. Do you
Look,
deal with
I
it?
had a.
Yeah. I didn't see anything, bro.
Also, you
Actually,
I-
legitimately,
live your
I
best
wanted to
life.
know anyway.
Yeah, you know what? He's never going to be a 13/13 again because Rosie's dead. She's dead and buried.
Yeah, so he's
So
going
I need to make use of him now while I can. Look, Trent. Look, Trent. I think a case can be made for your board right now.
I agree.
Yeah. So I am going to declare an attack with Farmer Cotton at Trent, but I will also put 5 hobbits into you.
And they get 1 plus 1 plus 1
Yes,
only?
so they'll
yeah,
be
that's
2
okay. Cool. So you gain 6 life.
I gain 6 life.
So you go up to 41.
Yeah.
And then before blockers are declared?
Before blockers are declared, I will give Farmer Cotton
if you just didn't.
unblockable.
If you just didn't.
You know what? For a moment there, I considered it.
He didn't agree to anything, bro. He just gave you like advice.
I mean, like,
You kind of want me to block this, right? Because then they can recast it and you
Are
gain
you
a bunch
serious,
of life.
Dylan?
well, here's the thing too, right?
If you,
The question is, Trent,
yeah,
do you want me to make it unblockable, or will you block it with Gleesar?
I'm gonna block with Lisa. But like, here's
The proviso is, if I don't make it unblockable, you can't hit me at all next turn.
next turn. You're getting
You
one
see
turn.
what's happening here?
You want 1 turn? That can't seem worth it to me. I mean, to you. I mean,
Yeah,
it can't be
it's
worth
not.
it for you. I think you just keep it unblockable, right?
Yep, unblock it. I gain 2 life.
Never forget how he tried, by the way. Never forget.
I was just considering it.
Until it was beneficial to him.
I see how it is.
Yeah, think about that. Think about that.
I don't think you understand the white hot rage that I feel.
I was just positing it. I will
was
block.
just positing.
I will
Yeah.
block one of your hobbits with my Soul Warden.
That
and
makes
I will
perfect
take
sense.
8 damage from
That
those.
makes perfect sense.
Down to 34.
I'm going to cast the last card of my hand. It's Soul Partition. I'm going to exile target non-land permanent. Its opponent may cast it. They cost 2 more to cast. I'm going to exile Pharmacon. And he comes in with this direct. He has the answer the whole time. Oh my
I will
god.
leave it. I'll
Are you
leave
now
it.
Jazz Hands though?
I'm Jazz Hands, yeah.
I'll leave it exiled with Soul Partition. So, because like,
Of course.
yeah,
It's the same cost.
it's the same cost, and I don't increase command attacks.
Correct.
So.
Well, but no, it's already increased. As in, like, you when you go to cast it next, you want to increase command attacks.
Yeah,
Sure.
but if I put it
Yeah.
back into the command zone, I
When
would
you
increase
cast
it
it.
again. Yeah, yeah.
Good thought. Good thought.
That is objectively very smart.
Yeah.
Unlike what Dylan did. That was even funny. That was just crazy. That was
I
terrible.
just like I
You know
genuinely.
what? By the way, can we just say, like, the last, like, 5 episodes, Dylan's, like, narrative has been, don't deal with Trent, don't talk to Trent, don't ask Trent. Dylan's like, now Trent, even though I've established very heavily very good, very good.
Okay.
Don't worry, if any consolation, I will be exiling Soul Warden with all the imposters. So if any consolation now, if you don't, you know.
That's true. You know what? I totally understand just exiling the 13 unblockable commander damage coming right at you.
Yeah, I feel like that was just be dangerous. I don't think
That's
it was
pretty
stay.
high ideal.
Yeah, I feel like I could have just taken that damage and not been too worried because you probably won't do it twice. But if you could have top decked a Heroic Adventure or something, and I just get screwed.
Yeah.
After unblockable, obviously, but.
Yeah. Either way, that's my turn.
I draw a
Yeah.
card from Death Ritual, and you know what?
The Hobbit died. Sorry, my
You're
apologies.
going to gain a treasure from that.
Yay!
Wow, really,
We're
really
friends.
making the dream work here.
I'm just helping
I
everyone
love
out.
your
Oh
little,
yeah, that's what's happening.
your
Yeah,
little friendship there. That's so sweet.
this guy's messed up, bro.
I-
This dude's a
crazy.
rogue agent.
I am unhinged.
Who talks to
The
Trent?
last episode,
Out
the
of
last like 4
control.
episodes we filmed, I've been growing increasingly unhinged, and now we're at this point where it's like I am chaos incarnate.
It's a whole character arc.
Yeah,
I'm proud of it.
It's more
Yeah.
like a descent into madness.
That's much closer to what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your apocalypse now.
Yeah.
I am Marlon Brando. Where's my cat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Did you pay the tithe? Sorry.
No.
That's a big spell.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is it farewell? Oh,
Garrick's Hoard.
Oh, that card's amazing.
Yeah.
is that a creature?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a
Sure.
beast. He's a little beast guy. He's got
Sure.
trample.
I gain
I
2
play
life
with the
after
top card of
36.
my library revealed. That's really spicy.
Oh, I love
Um,
that.
And I can cast the top card of my library if it's a creature card. So this is what we know. When I cast
Yes,
a
ward
spell
one.
with mana value 5 or greater, I choose one. Either a 3/3 beast or a 2/2 bird. I would like a little birdie, please. A 2/2 blue bird with flying.
Draw one of the birds that we looked at on the.
Man, I can't do a seagull. You gotta do a seagull just screaming.
A seagull. All right,
Yeah,
good.
just screaming.
I found there is a seagull. And I don't know if I ended up with it in the deck, but I really, really wanted to put it in here. I didn't. But I
Seagull
should've.
stole my burger once out of my hands when I was a kid. I started crying, but the people at Macca's felt sorry for me, so they gave me another burger. I was like
That was
5.
just so out of nowhere too. It was like
5.
hardcast therapy right now.
Yeah, I was at the Rocks in Sydney.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It is the rocks.
The
Yeah.
the seagulls at the Rocks are
Unhinged.
rabid. They're,
Yeah.
they're more
They are-
insane than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever been to Manly?
Oh,
Manly
yeah.
Shorefront? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Manly Sydney, Manly
no.
Shorefront down
Oh,
here
no.
in Bayside.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I haven't.
Those
Yeah.
seagulls go off, but
They are-
not like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like Sydney Harbour seagulls, feral. Absolutely feral.
I also kind of don't know what a seagull looks like, but I think that's close. I just like realized like
I
halfway
love
to the
it.
bird, and I was like, this is definitely a bird.
It's perfection. I love it. This is
Thank you.
Oh, we should have
beautiful.
made all the birds that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
It could have been a satin bower bird.
that I could take it a long time to do that. Yeah.
Or a spoonbill for
Or a
Connor.
spoonbill.
Or a
That's like 4 tokens together.
It's one of those.
And just
What are
the
they called?
head-
The
it's just
meld.
the head.
The meld cards
Yep.
from Brothers War. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Meld. From Brothers War. From Eldritch Moon, bro.
Oh,
Come
of
on, man.
That's when they
course,
first
bro.
came out.
Come on, man.
And
Actually,
Um,
I think I'm gonna pass my turn.
now Bec, we're cool, right? You and I have been cool this whole game.
I,
Like, I'm
I
not
mean,
going to remove that Garou sword with my exile target creature, right? It's like
I-
7/7.
I would
with
hope
trample.
not.
Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm
You're
not
not
going to pay
gonna-
1 to remove that, right?
Yeah, you're
Surely,
not gonna
we're
do
good
that.
friends.
Surely,
Yeah,
surely. We
surely.
were twinning. Like we
were
had a whole
twinning.
thing happening.
We still have the throwing bow twins
like
happening.
I
Very
thought,
cool.
And the
Very
Bop
cool.
twins.
yeah,
And the
we've
Bop
got our
twins,
little
I can
Bob
get
twins
behind
going on. Like, I'm just vibing over here.
True. All right, so I'm going to untap
Oh, also,
a
I
lot
forgot
of
this
stuff.
guy.
And my 3 spirits at long last, they're going to actually operate. I'm going to draw. I'm just going to go
Don't
like
make
this.
me tap the tithe.
Yeah.
Yay.
You have your treasures. It's like, you have like so
Did
many
any
already.
creatures die on your turn? No.
All right, so my angels gain double strike.
Ah.
Actually, sorry. Oh, it won't matter anyway. All right, so I
Oh,
will
the bird came in.
give my angels double strike.
I gain 2 life. I'm up to 38.
I will also put 3 1/1 counters on a creature I control. Guess what? It's going to be my double strike angel. It's a 7/7 double strike in the air.
You say 2 or 3?
3.
Are they 4/4 angels or 5/5s?
They're 4/4s
Okay.
with 3 counters, which
Yeah,
is
that's
7.
7/7. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Just
I was just thinking of
between
the
you and I,
like.
you know.
Yeah, I just thought it was 5/5 angel. That's all.
Yeah, no, it is a 4/4. Yeah, 4 plus 7. Anyway, so 4 plus 7.
I know
So
how,
much
what
math.
I know what 3 plus whatever gets to 7.
3 plus whatever. That is the
I had
other
a
number.
problem with the base whether it was 4 or 5.
This
So I
man
was
is
wondering if it was 8 or 7.
He's sinking down the tube there.
I know 3 plus whatever. You know that number that makes it 7? That
What
one.
Yeah, that one. I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, come on, people. I know how this works.
I can hear the fortunate son.
And then we're gonna, I'm gonna flip into Spire Garden. Yay! Good thing this card keeps going. Scroll Shift is cool in this deck. Commander Sphere is cool in the deck. Oh well, we're getting past some pretty useful stuff. We're getting past some pretty useful
Oh,
stuff.
God.
No.
It's Fall of Gil-galad. This is a Lord of the Rings saga. This is Scry 2. Oh, so good. Oh, so
Put your
good.
next enchantment on top.
It does. I can do that. That's good. That's good. Well, on the second from the top, right? Because I got to draw first.
Haven't you
Okay.
already drawn for turn?
No, in the next turn, I will
yeah.
draw and then trigger my sagas, right? So I'll do it. That's pretty cool, actually. I'll leave them both on top. I like that a lot. In that order. I'll flip their order. All right. Then this will resolve. Oh. I'll put them on top and then I'll search my library for a legendary card. I'll exile someone.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I'll search my legendary card. Creature card.
Now, flash cut back to when Trent was going on about, this deck is just a little guy.
It's a little guy.
It's just a little guy.
Well, look. Yeah,
The thing
look,
is with
this not happening.
sagas, like sagas are just like they don't mesh with each other,
None of
right?
these cards do anything
None of
like...
these cards interact with one another, so each thing is just doing its own thing, and I just
Yeah.
find that hilarious. Like, look at how
Yeah.
many random tokens you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I will say they do consistently do is have the different tokens they make.
Yeah,
They do just make tokens.
and have zero things to do with one another whatsoever.
And then, like, I originally had the build with, like, you know, Paralyze, like that, to make lots of tokens with the sagas, and like all sagas that made tokens, etc., etc. But then I kept, like, flipping Bombadil, and I was like, oh, Paralyze, the only reason I don't get these cards, bottom deck them and then flip a saga, and I'm like, yay. All right. Well, here you go, Dylan. Please cut this. I've already scribed it too, I'll just put a count on this. Probably could have done that, like, a very different way, I guess, but it's fine.
Sequencing.
Sequencing could have been better there, but we're learning. Okay.
I am on 38 life.
Well, you're dead anyway, right? Because there's a
Inside.
6 and you have 15.
I'm on 13.
Oh, 13,
Yeah, it
of
was
course.
13.
Well, I'll just have to be a sad man
I
then.
mean, next turn he gets double strike and he's dead anyway. So.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated. The art on this card, gorgeous.
Thank you. It's in my hand, by the way. I do appreciate you bringing that up. But yeah, it is very nice, isn't it? It's super cool. She originally this build was Satsuki. Like I actually played this deck
yeah.
unironically. It was very cool.
Yeah.
But then Bombadil came out, and that's like obviously a lot more
Yeah.
cool cards. So we go in that direction nowadays. But yeah, Satsuki is very also a very streamlined kind of deck as well. We're kind of obviously playing in those few. So let's go into combat, which is the best kind of place to be. We are going to. What blockers do you have, Piper?
I have Mangara the Diplomat.
Lifelink.
Cool.
That
With
is
life.
currently a 3/5.
And some food.
And a
Piper,
bunch of food.
Piper is on 41. Is my count correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
I am on the most life.
I will send.
You are.
Likeness of the Seeker and Tom Bombadil, both at you, Piper. I'm going to give Dylan some room to breathe. And we do have the double strike next turn in case he doesn't make any creatures. We're going to send Glister Sunslayer at Dylan because it is free. And Throwing Bird in the air at you two, Piper. The 3 1/1s in the air at you two, Piper. And the 7/7 double strike in the air at you 2 Piper.
Yep.
So it's 7/7 double strike in the air. It's 9/9 on the ground at you, which you do draw a card from this.
Yeah.
It is a 6/6 on the ground at you, and it is a 3/3 at you, Dylan.
Yep.
And it is another 4 in the air at you, Piper. So Piper, currently you're facing down 14 plus 8 plus 6, so 24, 24, and then you have a block of a 9/9.
Do these
did
all have
you-
double strike?
No, just this one.
So that's 14, 18 in the air.
18 in the air currently, and then
Yep.
on the ground is a 6/6 and a 9/9. A 6 would become 24, sorry.
Nice. Did you cast 2 spells this turn at all? Sorry.
No, I haven't cast any spells.
Never cast any. You've just been resolving
Yeah,
sagas.
just resolving targets, yeah.
Damn. All right.
You do get that draw card though for that.
But you do
Yeah.
get to draw before any blockers.
Okay. I will draw. Fascinating. Wonderful. I will.
So it's a 9/9 or a 6/6 you can block currently. 6 being commander damage.
Yeah. And that's when it becomes blocked at untapped lands, right?
And untaps 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't play any cards, so
I think I'll block Bombadil.
Yep.
Just to avoid that commander damage that's going to be happening, because I have so much food, you know, I can heal up a bit.
that makes sense. So you are. This is why I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
For reference. So
14 plus 9 is 23.
so there is 23 at you then in that case.
And then a gain of 3 there for Mangara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So net is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he dies, I can't tap him for Earthcraft, can I?
You can block and then tap him.
Yes, I will do that.
All right, and then Dylan, you take 3.
And I take 3.
So Piper's down to 21.
Yep, and I'm down to 35.
35.
And then you have a Glisser trigger.
That's correct.
And a Hummingbird trigger.
Correct. Yes. Thank you, Dylan.
No worries, I'm just making sure everything's copacetic.
So we are going to. We're going to go up on the first I roll in games. We're going to go up and up. We're not going to go up on.
Go up on
this.
that?
Oh, you might as well go up on this. Yeah, you're right. Might as well. And we will probably destroy Earthcraft because it's very strong. I mean, Smelling Tithe is also very strong. That is also very strong. I'm about to draw. I can pay for the draws. This is very tough actually because Smelling Tithe is very, very powerful. You have a lot of food, and that's why I can pay for the food. The Earthcraft is like you have 4 creatures currently. I think maybe I could do Smelling Tithe now and Earthcraft next turn if I get it in again. So we'll do Smelling Tithe now.
Okay. All right.
Then we will trigger this and draw 2 cards. Okay. Then we will we'll play a land for turn. It'll be a tapped Sacred Foundry. We will play for a green and a white. We will play Ephemerith Enchantress. So whenever enchantment is put into any graveyard from play, draw a card. I should have done that before combat, so I could have popped it and then drawn a card from your enchantment, but I just realized it's any graveyard. All right, very cool. Then I will go
I already missed my small
Black.
Tithe.
black, colorless, and I'm going to join Piper on the Universes Beyond train. I'm going to play, the War in Heaven. There once was a
the
war in
angel.
heaven where demon fought against angel. All right, so this card is I draw 3 cards and lose 3 life when it first enters. The second is I mill 3 cards, and the third is I choose up to 3 target creature cards of total mana value 8 or less in the graveyard, return each to the battlefield with a Necrodomus counter on it, representing the Necrons being reanimated as zombies, zombie robots, and their artifacts in addition to their other types. Very cool.
Very cool.
So I'm
very
down to
neat.
37, is that correct?
Yes.
And then I will draw my 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, which I'm glad I'm doing after killing the Smelling Tithe. And then I have a treasure, a mana, and a bop up, which is very cute. That's my turn.
Mangara died, so Death Rip Ritual draws me a card.
I don't get to remind people about paying the tithe anymore.
The saddest timeline.
Yeah, you did make a lot of treasures there.
I did. I made so many treasures.
For only 4 mana?
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of treasures.
I
a good
made
time.
like overall 9 treasures.
Also, Death Root Ritual coming in clutch. Dylan's back to 5 cards in hand, including the land you just dropped. But
Yeah.
like that's kind of insane. How much
Yeah.
how many extra card advantage that represented.
Mm.
The only really dangerous piece here is obviously the creatures I control gain double strike till end of turn. So War of the Last Lines is a huge threat piece. I know you know that. I'm just having an open
Yeah,
the table.
just-
I don't want people to think that I'm deceiving them.
It is very hard to track when you have so many sagas ticking down, like keeping track of what everything does when.
Exactly. So it's good to just say, hey, this is the very insane one. This is created gold, which is like a treasure, but I have to tap it. This lets me put 2 more counters on something.
3,
It's going to mill me 3 cards, but it's actually not good.
1,
It's actually like,
2,
yikes.
It's okay. I'll farewell enchantments at some point.
3,
Definitely at some point.
If it's before I'm dead, who knows?
4.
Ooh, all right.
Bilbo.
Hey.
Mr. Bilbo, birthday celebrant.
Is putting a 1/1 counter on him more worthwhile than protecting him? So far, the protection has been untargeted the removal has been untargeted as well, so I don't think it really matters. So in this case, I will not put the boots on him.
Sure.
And I will pass my turn.
Do you think the counters are more relevant than just having the option shroud? Would the counters ever be? Is he ever going to like attack, or do you think he's going to get big enough to block something? I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking out loud. Like, you might be totally
You're
right.
true, you're
but
true.
I think that
No,
yeah.
you are right, you're right. It's like 50-50 in
It
my
is.
head,
It is
but-
tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like the
Yeah.
1/1 counters are helpful, but I just worry that he just gets
Go.
removed anyway.
I'm going to tap 4. Eat some food.
Up to
Gains
27.
Up to 27.
It's hard to impact your life total. It is very difficult to impact your life total right now. Except next turn where I kill you with double strike on my whole board.
That would be very cute, actually. I think that would be wonderful and very good. But I'm actually going to take a note out of Dylan's book, and I'm going to play a Soul Ward.
Hey.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's crazy, isn't it?
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah.
What a crazy random
And then I'm going to
card
tap her to untap the planes that I used to play her.
That's amazing.
Because you didn't blow up Earthcraft.
Well, whatever. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You know what? You got him there.
You got me there. It's very good.
Alrighty, so let's see how much I can do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 minus 4.
Was that counter on Radagast? Is that counter on Radagast?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, can you just put? I'm going to proliferate that. When I last time I attacked. I didn't even see it
So
then.
that's
It's good
1,
for
2,
me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Make him fatter. Not the fattest Radagast in my
So
life.
12 minus 4.
Big
I want that
chunky
to look like
boy.
very expensive fan
Thank
art.
you.
No,
So you'll get 8 hobbits and 8 fod.
Yes. So I'm going to cast Farmer Cotton.
Yep. You can tap your halflings to make it even more.
I could do that, but I want to keep. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I will do that. But these ones can attack, and that'll also gain you life.
That's true.
And at this point, I think I kind of want to gain life
That
Yeah.
is true.
because you're going to have
But
your whole board.
You're going to gain the
double-strike.
same amount of life by making more halflings that you would have by attacking with the halflings. Because
That's
they're going
true.
to enter with soul water.
That's true. So there'll be another 4.
So 4 more halflings. So you get 12 halflings, 12 food.
Yeah.
Wow. 12 halflings, 12 food. And it's
Yeah.
more Earthcraft untaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 12 halflings, 12 food.
You have that tapped halfling token?
Yes. 12 halflings, 12 food, gain 12 life.
Piper up to 39.
What the heck? This is way too much for me, man. 39.
Powerful.
39.
It is funny
What?
how I can do like 15,000 game actions. Piper can just be like, I play my extra. And it's like just as impactful. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Sagas in a nutshell.
Sagas though, am I right?
Sagas though.
So let's see. We got 12. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna keep these separate because these are the ones that I can untap.
Okay.
6. And then
Do you have any way to remove sagas or enchantments?
mayhaps I might have a single thing that can remove a single saga and or enchantment.
Is it an instant speed or sorcery?
Instant.
Bec,
Yes.
do you have anything that can remove sagas or enchantments?
Not
that
at
could just be
present.
enchantments. Because they are enchantments.
I have the. Do you have anything that can remove Tom Bombadil?
Not immediately, no. Isn't he?
He is currently hexproof.
He is currently hexproof.
In
I have a way to remove Tom or another one of the sagas.
No targeting, no destruction. Very interesting.
Yeah. If I have a thing I can do, but it requires me to like have a turn before I can do it.
Well, yeah, I can do it. I can do it in Trent's upkeep.
Cool.
You would. That's so you.
Yes, I would. I would.
Interact with me. That's so correct.
But yeah,
Is that something that you'd be open to doing?
look, I can get rid of one single enchantment.
Well, I think War of the Last Alliance is pretty strong for you to remove.
Yeah, that was going to be my target.
What if I promise not to attack you the turn it pops?
Okay.
I
What?
promise you not to attack you.
What?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I don't attack you at all with anything
At all.
the turn it pops.
But what about his board state that will attack you the turn after?
Yeah.
It went at
That's
double strike. It went at double strike.
You want a double strike?
It's still a 9/9. Sorry. A 10/10 and a 7/7.
Yeah, bro, that shit's not got trample.
They do have 12
I have
blockers.
12 blockers, bro. And besides, if he attacks me, I'll block with Farmer Cotton. And then I'll cast Farmer Cotton again for a crazy amount of hobbits and gain a point of life. Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Dylan will probably not block this as Sunslayer, or whoever I attack with will not
Yeah.
block this so I can destroy Earthcraft. That's already happening.
Look, if I let that pop, you can't attack me and you can't block Earthcraft this time.
Block my card.
Okay.
There's no chance. I'm not letting you just win the game, unfortunately. That'd be really
Come
cool,
on,
though.
man, why
That
not?
would
It'd be so
cool.
good. It'd be
That
so
would be awesome,
cool.
but then you would definitely just win.
I would win on the spot.
Earthcraft
Yes.
would combo with something you would draw as well, which is not good for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is my halfling food combo deck. It's CDH.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy's
It's
strong.
CDH if you get to turn 5.
yeah. He's no Samwise, but he's very
He's
cool.
no Sam. He's very cool though. I've had a lot of fun with him. Look, that'll be my turn though. Right now, there's nothing else I really want to do. I don't think. So yeah, I'll pass turn.
Yeah. This is.
So I didn't remove Garuk's sword and I put away Radagast. And we're still like having this conversation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we're chill. We're
Yeah,
chill.
we're chill. I like that.
I did notice that there was some stuff happening there that I'm a little bit.
You know what? You should be scared.
I am.
Not like I'm not trying to intimidate you, but you should be scared.
I am.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
I'm gonna play my island. It's
I
very
like that.
scary. Really, really scary. And then
I actually forget what this mechanic does, by the way. Let's have a look. Doesn't do anything.
at the beginning of my upkeep, old mate.
You best be prepared for my
Create a gold token. Oh!
You best be prepared, bro. Wait till I have like a billion like drawn proxies on the table.
I'm gonna play Revive the Shire. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a food token.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Damn. A whole ass food.
Yes.
Get on my level.
So I'm gonna return Naiad of the Hidden Coves to my hand. Then I'm going to 1,
Bro, what if you just didn't blow up Earthcraft though?
2, 3. I'm gonna thank you. Forge.
Food.
Fuge.
Okay, so that. I'm gonna play Naiad Hidden Coves.
Again.
Yes.
Things are really happening.
Um.
This nymph is not a bird nor a beast.
Oh God. And then there's so much happening right now. I feel like
First time.
you don't have any flying, do you, Piper?
No, none.
I'm gonna do
My one weakness.
one in the air
Yeah.
so
You
that I
can-
can proliferate.
You can also proliferate the War of the
Excuse me.
Last Alliance, and then Trent doesn't get any of the double strike.
That's true.
That's
You can do that.
You can also
Oh,
proliferate
really?
first row in games, so that then Trent only ends up getting one saga out of it all.
Also, there's supposed to be another counter on that because in the upkeep you get another one.
Oh, I already this one.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
That's correct.
Also, Trent did proliferate it before.
I did. It went up to 2, then it went up to 3 this turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you though. That is really cheeky. I think.
Now, what if
No. What
I
if?
don't attack you the turn it triggers? Now think about this.
It's
Okay,
the
but
board-
so does that mean you check that? It's only
It's
Dylan
only
left.
Dylan left. Think about that one. Now, do we not remember the part where
I'm gonna go down this goddamn rabbit hole again.
Do you remember when Dylan tried to trick Piper into letting you block their 12-12? Remember that part of the game that happened?
Yeah, but I also remember the thing that you did afterwards, where you like removed their thing anyway.
I
so.
did have the answer. Do you think I might have an answer
Yeah.
right now?
Oh, I think you absolutely do.
Absolutely.
I think you really actually need to proliferate it right now because you have to target to proliferate it.
No, you don't.
No?
You just proliferate, and you don't
Choose.
commit to anything,
Okay.
and then after it resolves, you choose and do it.
Because I do see that heroic intervention there.
That's exile forever.
Oh, it's exile forever?
It's only to
okay.
the end of my next turn.
Okay.
It's gone now forever. I didn't mention that earlier, but it is gone
Yeah.
now forever.
Yeah.
Look. If you pop those, I don't have any issues with this. I'm just saying that if you don't pop this, it won't be attacking you. And if you choose to then pop it, that's a-okay. That's fine with me. But I can't promise what will happen to your life total if it does happen. You know what I mean?
If
Yeah,
you
I know
I
what
can't
I mean.
promise that. Yeah.
if you pop them,
Yeah.
Bombadil no longer has hexproof indestructible.
Oh, both of them. Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
For
Because Trent-
a like turn. For a like
until the end
my,
of your upkeep.
Yes,
Until the
end
start of
my
your
upkeep.
main. Sorry.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm gonna pop them.
I'm gonna pop them.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the thing.
All right, so they're both gonna pop. I'm gonna get a gold token and give my board double strike Sag. Let's see what I can get. Okay.
You get a gold though.
I do get a gold. Thank you. The Phasing of Zalfir. This is an interesting card. So this card has read ahead, which means I could pick a chapter. This card let me destroy all creatures, but for each creature controlled is destroyed this way, its control creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token, which would double Piper's board state, but it wouldn't double the life total because Soul Warden would die.
I did have a response to
That's fine. You can still do
both
that.
those being
You can
removed.
still kill this before this resolves.
Angry Sun making exile it.
So this doesn't even come in, does it?
No. It's that trigger's still on the stack.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But I want to kill this before he
Sure.
gets hexproof indestructible.
That's okay. That's okay.
And I lose 3 life.
Yes, but I'm not going to flip any in my upkeep anyway, which is good.
Yeah, but you would get the counters to make
Yeah,
it.
you're correct. So let's go like, oh, that's right there. So let's go with, well, Dylan. What's your life total at?
Choose a chapter and start with that many more counters. Okay.
So let's just start at 1, and we can, because what we can do now is we can phase out the Lightning Greaves, and in my draw phase out the Bilbo. So we'll phase out the Lightning Greaves. And then we'll also draw 2 because 2 enchantments put into my graveyard from play. Now, chat, I don't know if like the resolving and the putting in the graveyard, we did that in the right order of like the stack or whatever. They're a weird card type. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't change too much.
And are we now moving out of the combat phase for Bec?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So Bec's second main.
Second main. I am going to. Do I do?
I miss my smothering type.
I can assure you, none of us
I've got
don't.
us to-
All of us don't.
It wasn't always about you, Dylan.
You know what? That's
I do
fair. I
have
also gained 3 life from the Pristine Talisman, so I'm back up to
So then I'm
35.
going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn it, now I need to do
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. To play Cosmos Elixir.
That's another creature sword.
Yeah, it can only be creatures.
Is it?
The Garruk sword, yeah. I think it's only creatures. Do you want to confirm?
Oh, it's a creature. Yep.
Yeah.
So true. So true. That is
Alright,
my
I gotta
bad.
redo life totals. I'm running out of space.
For a 7-drop, that you would hope it would do that. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
printed in like 2011 or something. I think it's an M20.
Yeah,
I think it's an M10 card
M12.
originally though. Maybe. I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, I think it's an
I think it
M10
might be
card
even
originally.
earlier, but it's a very cool card. That's like the pre-release one or something. It's really cool. The
Yeah,
catalog one's amazing.
yeah.
Alright,
I can't even remember where I got it from.
32.
Then in
I
that case,
Did gain 3 from the Pristine Talisman when I cast Anguish on Making. Oh no, but then I lost 3 from it anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm on 32. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. In that case, I might end my turn.
I will go untap.
At least there's no double strike.
Yeah.
You're so dead, bro.
Upkeep.
I am on 32 life still.
Draw. Okay, so trigger. Put 2 armor counters on target creature I control. I'll put them onto Glissa. Trigger. What was my power though? 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 2.
This is 8.
Oh, yeah, Trent can't count. 8 plus 9, and that's 10, Trent. I really can't count. 8 plus 18, 19, 20, 25, 28, 29.
29.
29, so I still can't kill Dylan this turn.
You live.
And then you've still got these triggers.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, this is the target. It's going to mill me 3 cards.
And this also goes up
Correct.
now, but yeah.
I'm just thinking about, what if I'm going to target this. I think it is still Bilbo, just because then I can just do some damage.
You could target Farmer Cotton so that Piper can't block with him and get him to play again.
That's true. You can target Soul Warden, so Piper doesn't have that for a full rotation.
What I'm saying is, as much as I don't want to point this out, if you if you target Bilbo, it means that you get an absolutely free Glisser.
That's like important, right?
Yeah.
Then I can just tell Dylan not to block Glisser because it's gonna block your Earthcraft, so he's not likely
No,
to
but
block
Dylan and I are homies.
I have heard that.
He betrayed you!
If
Well,
you-
he tried to.
If you don't flip Bilbo, I won't block Glister so you can blow up the Earthcraft.
Okay.
But then he'll block your bigger thing, which is also bad.
I will flip over Soul Warden. So I'll phase out Soul Warden, and then I will mill 3 cards. Battle for Promenade, Battle for Bretagard, and Unnatural Restoration. That is not a good hit. I want that in my hand. That's not very good. That is okay, though. All right. So I'm going to pay 2 life, Shock in Temple Garden. I'm not going to keep track of. I went too deep in the source with the sagas and forgot how to track life totals. So I lost them all, and Dylan went way far ahead, which is like correct because that was tracking it properly. But now I don't have mine. Mine's not correct anymore. All right. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4,
None of these gained your life either? No.
5, 6, 7. So for 7,
You also have the treasure and the gold.
white, red, green, black, blue, colorless. And I had the gold and the treasure, that's correct, and the food. I have lots of weird stuff. We're going to cast Bombadil.
Any responses to Bombadil?
Unfortunately, no. What is my life total at?
Your life total is currently 38.
Oh, 38. Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. 38. Okay. So we'll go straight to combat. We'll attack. No flying blockers, Piper, so we'll attack you with all my flyers.
Yeah.
Dylan will attack you with the Glisser. And we will attack into you, Bec, with the Likeness of the Seeker. You have Chumpers, so I thought you just block this and I get some untaps. Otherwise, it's 10 coming at you.
Yep.
So that's my declare attackers. All right.
And coming
Nothing.
out my face.
So how much is coming at me, sorry?
4, 5, plus 8. So 13.
13. I'll take 13. I don't have a choice, really.
Yeah. So you take 13 damage. Would you like to block my 10 damage coming at you?
Yeah, I'm going to block it with my burb.
Cool. This will trigger the Likeness of the Seeker, which will untap 1, 2, and 3.
What do the next stages of all your sagas do, Trent?
So I have 4 of Gil-galad. Until end of turn, target creature I control gains. When this creature dies, draw 2 cards. Then that creature fights up to one target creature. I've got Phasing of Zalfir, which is destroy all creatures. For every creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token. And then lastly, the War in Heaven, which is choose up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 8 or less in my graveyard. Return each of them to battlefield with a Necrodermis counter on it. They're artifacts in addition to other types. That's not attached to the Necrodermis counter, and I only have Goldberry in the graveyard, so I would reanimate Goldberry as a Necron.
It's happening.
That's
the universes
very
are beyond.
universe.
This is very Universes Beyond,
Yeah.
exactly. But there's always something else. So I do have a proliferate trigger.
Yeah.
You were so kind to proliferate 2 of my cards last turn. I'll proliferate Radagast for you.
Thank you.
So kind.
I really appreciate that,
I
Trent.
thought you would. And I'm going
it's
to.
like we're besties or something.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to proliferate the Fall of Gil-galad, I think, because it's like not the least cool one, really. which is going to go to the graveyard. I'm going to, so I fully resolve this.
And then it
then
goes
I
to the
trigger, there you go, trigger. Exactly. So I fully resolve this. So I'm going to, when this creature dies, draw 2 cards and it fights a creature. So I'm going to have my, let me have a think. I'm going to have my 1/1 human fight your 1/1 throwing bird.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll pay the ward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'll both die.
Yep.
And then I will draw 2 cards because it died. Very cool.
So you draw 2, and then you resolve Bombadil.
Then they were both sagas. Awesome. Then we will resolve Bombadil and we'll flip a saga. Could draw a card. Oh well. We'll flip Michigo's Reign of Truth. Target creature gets +1/+1 to land a turn for each artifact and or enchantment I control. Very cool. I will just target, I guess a blocker is good, so Femaref, I guess. It's a land turn, so it doesn't really matter. That's bottom of the deck. Then we will draw a card upon that resolution, exactly. You don't worry, I just want to make sure how many cards I have in hand as well. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will cast Sphere of Safety. Creatures cannot attack me or a planeswalker I control unless the controller pays X. Each of those creatures with X number of enchantments I control, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently it's 5. 5 enchantments, 5 per creature to pay to attack me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana still available to me. And I will pass the turn discarding for size.
Definitely ritual triggers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will simply discard. I will discard. I can't read ahead this card, so I'm going to discard Waking the Trolls, because it just says destroy target land, which is not what I want to do. Not where I want to be. Go ahead, Dylan.
Untap. Phases back in.
No, it does not until I lose this.
Until you lose that.
It does not phase in until I lose the phasing of Alpha. Yeah, I know.
Right, draw for 2. Okay.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, I don't think this is that great. I'll pay 2 for a Daxos, Blessed by the Sun.
Uh-oh.
My devotion to white is currently 4, so he's a 2/4, and whenever another creature I control enters the battlefield or dies, I gain 1 life.
Yes.
He's so cool.
I am then going to...
I can imagine some scholar with Theros was like, this like part of the stars here looks like some effed up mechanical mess of a monster creature. Yeah, I bet, yeah.
I also love the constellation art from that set. It was so beautiful.
The Croxa looks really nice too. Love the Croxa.
Yeah.
I'm going to play...
There was a secret layer actually that came out with that set that was Nyxbloom Ancient. Got
Oh,
one.
that's
I
gorgeous.
know. Yeah, it's really
that one's
cool.
so gorgeous.
Jamie, pull that up. There's like a Nyxbloom Ancient that looks really. I was like so tempted by it, but I don't know why I didn't. I forget why I didn't.
So
I think it's
I'll
on card
play
now.
an Overgrown
is stunning.
Tomb tapped.
Like,
It's stunning. It's incredible. Like I can't get over how good it is.
I will
It's-
pay 2 for an Arcane Signet.
nice.
Dylan's kind of he's getting ahead now.
He's rampant.
So be careful of him. He's got Daxos.
Gonna be able to play some shit, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana. Pristine Talisman gains me 3 life. So I go up to 31. And then I will put a counter on Bilbo because I gain some life.
That checks out.
And I will play Shamanic Revelation, which draws me a
Hey.
whole 2 cards, but this is kind of all I've got going for me. And I don't think I'm going to have enough creatures on the board to make it even better later.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And you can't gain any life, right? Because like power, correct?
Sorry, what?
You don't get any life because it's power, correct?
Yeah, it's under
cool.
power.
All right, just making sure.
Goes away. Then I will green for a Birds of Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, hold up,
Triplets.
take a step back. Did this destroy the Earthcraft last turn? It did,
It
right?
didn't.
No, you didn't.
But
Well,
yeah.
sorry, can I destroy the Earthcraft? My apologies. That was the
In
guy.
response, I will.
Oh, do your
untap,
tapping,
yeah.
yeah, that's fine. My apologies there, my apologies. I was thinking about it, I was like, how's there an Earthcraft still there?
Birds of Paradise
Absolutely right,
trigger
yes, it is.
gaining 1, 2, 3 life,
6.
going up to 34.
Ooh.
Putting another 1/1 counter on.
Really, I'm just helping Dylan out, really, because I got rid of the Shroud so we can start targeting this
It
stuff.
doesn't matter. The phasing of Zalfish is just going to kill everything on the next turn anyway, right? Destroy.
All creatures.
Okay, that's okay. So I'll just put it on Daxos. Then I will just end my turn.
I'll eat 2 food.
Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Up to 31. Pipo.
Yummy, yummy.
Food in your tummy.
I will untap.
Food is 2 mana, right?
Yes.
And
2
3
mana,
life.
gain 3 life, yeah.
So good. There's a Sam in the Commander series that's like cost 1. It's like, makes him cost 1 less activate, which is so good. That's a lot of hobbitses.
Mm-hmm. It was going to translate to a lot of mana, too.
Yeah, it was. Which, yeah.
So does
I'm
this
glad
not
we-
destroy the things that are phased? Because they would not be...
That's correct.
Okay, cool. Well,
That's
shit.
the idea, yeah.
That's Soul Warden.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to pay 1 for Arvison's Pilgrim.
If you had a way to sacrifice it while the
flicker
trigger's
it.
on the stack. Yeah, or flicker it.
Pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah, losing that Earthcraft does kind of screw me up a little bit.
Not too much.
What do the next few things of Michiko's do?
The next one is it does the thing again where it gives a possible for each artifact and or enchantment I control, and lastly it flips into a creature. And I'm pretty sure the creature itself is parent times equal number of artifacts and enchantments I
Yeah.
control. Yes, Portrait of Michigo gets possible +1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. It's a 0/0, so it gets it itself is an enchantment, of course.
No, thank you, Trent.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm just trying to think, and it's difficult.
Honestly, I've been there.
Trying to think.
Yeah, yeah. Be a real tough one.
Same.
I think I'm gonna enter combat. What's life totals at right now?
I am on 34, you are on 31, Bec is on 37, and Trent is on 35.
This is pretty stable. My cost you 5 mana per creature to attack me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Unless you blow up the Sphere of Safety.
Yeah.
Unless you blow up the Sphere of Safety. Correct.
And you have 2 blockers.
Completely unrelated, but I love that we all have different
I have 3 blockers,
versions
bro.
of Birds of Paradise.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're all pretty.
Yep.
And they're all really pretty too.
I don't have a bird.
I kind of like yours the most though.
And
It's
whose
pretty
fault is that?
colourful.
It's mine.
I love
Yeah.
that one. It looks like
Not
one
to
of those
call it
old,
out or
like,
anything,
forest
but- I know.
drawings.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like it was a really early Secret Lair. It's a
All of
birds collection.
my hobbits, they're gonna die next turn. They're gonna turn into Phyrexians.
Yep.
They're going to turn into, if you can attack with all of this turn, they'll turn into 3/3 Phyrexians because
Yeah.
you'll be over your starting life total, I assume.
Yeah.
And there'll be 2/2s right now.
Yes.
Correct.
My favorite.
That's a cool one. I've seen a lot of people have that card. That's really
Oh,
cool.
I love that. I want that one.
Yep. And yeah, it costs 5 per creature to attack me, so maybe there's other people you can attack with. You know what I mean? They don't want to die anyway.
You gain so much life off that phasing of Zalfir too.
They do.
The War at Heaven sucks. Sphere of Safety sucks.
I mean, it's good because it gets me the Goldberry back, which does like weird stuff, but yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
thinking,
you can-
because like
Stack it
Stack
so
it.
that you get back Lisa or the Enchantress.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
That's,
there
that's
cool
part of the
stuff you
idea.
can
Yeah.
do?
It's also it's up to 3 creatures with total mana value 8, so I can get a few.
Oh,
creatures
yeah,
back.
yeah.
I get that and the Goldberry back, and he won't die because of the hexproof indestructible. So I'll get a lot of stuff back, which is pretty good.
yeah, but if I like decision making.
He won't die unless both of these are removed. And then he won't. Then you won't have 4 law counters while this is going off.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, you know what, Trent?
God, magic sucks.
It's messy. What's up?
I won't destroy a sphere of safety.
Just do it.
Just do it. You should do it and kill him. No, not
Yeah.
kill him.
I
Don't
can't
attack
kill.
him.
I can't kill him.
You can attack me.
You can gain a bunch of life and deal a lot of damage to him, though.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Mm.
It's up to you what you want to do. I don't. There's no like. Your board's like way too insane for me to really talk about any kind of like goodwill in the sense of like not attacking me.
Yeah.
You just don't want to waste removal, and this is really what's happening.
Yeah. Because there is going to be other shit that I want to remove.
Yeah. So like it's really both sides benefit you, and I see right through that. Yeah.
Trent.
Trent, no.
Trent, you
You're meant
can't
to
out
love
me. You can't out me to the audience.
But here's the thing, too. If you blow up Sphere of Safety, Bec is open to attack him as well.
Yeah,
And he did just remove Bec's Thunderbird.
he did.
Yeah,
that was my
so
baby.
Friendship
So-
over.
Friendship
all of our
ended.
goodwill after they blew up 2 of my most useful enchantments. All of that goodwill, yeah, gone.
Yeah.
You're still gonna proliferate Radagast, though, aren't you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. He's a little guy. Well, he's getting to be a not quite so little
He's
guy.
a bigger guy now.
It's more space to hug animals.
You just attack everything into someone like Dylan. That's always funny.
That is quite hilarious,
You
actually.
can attack it all into Bec. That's also really cool. There's
Yeah.
plenty of funny options.
I know. I just really want to attack you. I just
Then you gotta
can't
remove
right
this.
now.
Just remove it then.
We have so many good enchantments.
That might be true.
Oh, it's rough, Dylan. It's rough.
Oh, it's tough. It's
It's
tough in
tough.
these woods. It's tough in these woods.
It's bad.
It's horrible.
I really just want to. I really just want to
Think of
punch
it this
you.
way: if you destroy this, I will draw a card. So think of it that way. It will simply replace itself.
And how?
Draw into the answer.
I
But
might. No, I can't.
what if he draws
His
so many
3
cards he
mana.
has to discard? Think of that.
That's a good point.
Think of that.
Like
We will still have them before you next. But yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You reckon that I should blow up the sphere of safety?
I
Dylan?
reckon you should blow up the Sphere of
Do you reckon I
Safety
should blow up the sphere of safety,
because
Dylan?
it
I think so.
incentivizes
What's Bec think?
incentivizes Bec to attack him as well.
We all think that I
Yeah.
should blow up the sphere of safety. All right.
Because then
I
we can all
think-
attack.
You should blow out the sphere of safety.
See, now I'm getting mixed signals.
I think you
That's
should target
his
the sphere of safety to
game.
destroy
That's his
it.
game. Don't fall to his
Don't
tricks.
listen to him.
He's got tricky tricks.
He blew up your
Sniper.
Earthcraft and your Smothering Tide.
It's true.
You
You,
should
know what?
destroy him.
I'm gonna cross and grip your sphere of safety.
Okay. That I can't respond to.
No.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, you draw a card though.
I
bro.
do. That's not.
A land.
It's not a response. I mean, I can like trigger it after. That's fine. That happens. That's not good.
And then you can attack.
And now I can freely attack Trent. But you know what? I won't only attack Trent. I'll put
That's
a
cool.
little bit of the love into everyone else as
What?
well. I know.
Have you seen his board state?
I have a treasure. I have a Borgor. I have a gold. I have 3. I have 3
You have-
guys.
Oh, you guys,
A 10/10 thing that lets him unblock stuff.
you could
like,
destroy
untap
his
lands.
life total.
Look, the only thing I'm worried about is Dylan having the mana to play a card that gives him infinite life. There's possibilities for that, and then playing his whole deck. There is that layer as well.
I
That's true.
require 2 cards
To do that.
to do anything
Yeah.
relatively infinite.
But if you do those 2 cards and you go infinite life, right? Then you have by definition a full turn cycle to do it because no one can do infinite damage to you.
I still can't. I still can't kill either anyone though.
Well, I can help kill Dylan. In that vein of like thought processing.
Yeah, because like I mean, you can can you kill him with Bombadil next turn?
I can't. I get to make it unblockable. No.
No. If we go 6, 6.
I just want to check my
4.
interaction so far today. Oh, but look, yep. All I've done is removed Tom Bombadil once.
That was pretty
That's my
useful.
interaction today.
that was actually sick when you did that though. That's really cool.
That was powerful.
There was that time you very nearly betrayed me.
I didn't.
You thought about it so much.
Are you telling me
though.
you haven't fallen for those eyes?
I've been in a relationship with him for 7 years, Dylan.
It's
So
hard
no.
not to, right?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And you know what? I'm sorry I'm dawdling, I know. I'm just worried that I'm making the wrong decisions.
No, durdling is when you do a lot of things consistently and it gets you nowhere.
I'm
You're
doing
doing
nothing.
the opposite of that.
Like sagas.
Like science, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not dawdling. I'm just f***ing around.
And then we'll find out.
Yeah.
Easy.
Somebody's about to find out. I would be worried, Beck. I think it might actually be you.
I
They've been
think so.
signaling that all of those are coming at you this turn. They've been signaling
Definitely.
that pretty hard.
Yeah. Because I'm very
Yeah.
threatening right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very threatening right now.
I will attack into Okay, I'm going to attack 10 of them into Trent and 6 of them into Dylan.
Okay, so you're going to gain some life first.
I'm going to gain
So
16 life.
16 life.
On the stack.
Yeah, can I interact with that? And how much life am I at again? I forgot. I already lost the track.
You're at 35.
35, so I'll be taking 10.
You'll be taking 20 because
20.
there'll be 2/2s.
That'll be 2/2s. Yeah, that's a bit closer to scary.
And Piper's just bounced up to 47 life.
I might respond with something. I'll take 1 damage to this, and I'll cast Flicker of Fate, and I'll target the phasing of Zalfia, which will allow me to exile and re-enters the battlefield under my control, which will allow me to exile the Path of Bravery to at least take half damage. Well, not exile, sorry, phase it out.
Yeah.
So no responses? Anyone else responses?
These both flip back over though.
Correct. And because that never left the battlefield, it is still attached to Bilbo. Pretty certain. Then this re-enters with 1 counter, which means it won't blow up the board next turn.
Targeting.
And then target the Path of Bravery. And then I will block with 1 and with 2.
I will block 3 of the 6 that are coming at me.
Okay, so we've had 1, 2, 3. So 5 have been blocked. You're blocking 2
Correct.
and you're blocking 3?
Yep.
So you're going to lose your bird.
Yeah, I
Because
lose
you
my
would
bird.
want to gain the life, yeah.
Yep. And I gain 3 life for losing the bird.
Perfect.
34 up to 37. And then the net result is I'm taking 3.
And I don't gain any life, but I do take 8.
You take 8, so you're down to 26.
Yeah.
You're on 26, I'm on 34, Piper's on 47, Bec is on 37.
Yeah. Spooky.
Then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
And Death Ritual.
You'll get there, buddy.
I believe in you, Dylan. You've got this.
What a grip. It's all lands.
Look at that card, sorry. Reminisce. Tidal Blade Shovel, Scissor Reminisce. Very cool.
So.
But that 111 life, bro.
Does this tick up?
Yes, it does,
Cool,
yeah.
cool. So you're a, what, 8? 10? Wow.
Yep, 8/10.
8, 10, Ward 1. Watch out.
Wow.
8, 10, Ward 1, Trample.
Oh, he gets a counter. Looks like he left.
Oh.
Whoa.
Do I do it? I don't think I do yet. Instead, I will do 1, 2, 3, 4. To play Cosmos Elixir.
Very good.
Yes. Okay.
Probably just came through the mic.
I only have a 1, 2, and a 4, 4 to block.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Powerful crack.
He's
with the pinky.
indestructible at the moment.
He
isn't
is. He is indestructible.
Okay.
I do have enough exactly.
Yeah. But nobody has flying.
Nobody has.
Nobody has flying.
Sick. It's flying. I am. What did you have? You've got
Just a
these
4,
three?
4, and a 1, 2. That's all I have at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to attack you with my Garrick sword.
Well, all right.
Is it 7/7?
Any other attackers, or is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Perfect. I will put it in shuffle 4 in front of it, so I'll take 3.
Cool.
Down to 23.
Cool. And I pass my turn.
No creatures died. No
At the
card
beginning of
draw
my
for-
end step, draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, I gain 2 life.
So you gain 2
So I
life.
gain
Gives
2
you
life.
life up to 39.
All right, untap,
Sorry, Connor.
upkeep, and then I will draw. And this will go bing, bing, bing.
Bong.
I'm gonna give my flyer plus plus for my enchantments. I'm gonna phase out.
I can signet.
I'm going to phase out. It's a weird one. It is a weird one. Oh, I can't sing it. That'd be really good.
I need some gosh darn card draw. That's what I need.
Mm.
Okay, hear me out. If you phase out Farmer Cotton,
Yeah, and then the board gets bombed.
and then the board gets
It
bombed,
stays.
it stays.
Yeah.
And the Soul Warden doesn't trigger off all the unless you phase out the Soul Warden.
Look, I'm gonna phase out Daxos, and only because oh no, he's all your creatures, right?
Yeah, he's in the
Okay,
creatures.
sorry. Okay, I was gonna say because if I Elder Dragon War, it's gonna be really bad if he's on the board, but it's not your creatures, so
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna phase out.
And it's only others as well. So
I'm going to. These should all be untapped. I'm going to phase out. It's a really tough one, isn't it? Very strange.
you can phase out phasing of Zalfia.
Another. I can't do that.
Oh, another.
Another. That would be weird.
Boo.
Also, I would no longer control it, so that it all comes back and
You
then we
can
do it
phase out
again,
Warren
again,
Epic,
again.
actually.
Yeah, but then it would come back and it doesn't trigger this again when it comes back. It never re-enters, right? So
Oh, true,
it'll just like
yeah.
die, which won't. Dying doesn't trigger this. This gets triggered, but not this. It's weird. It's weird. It's such a weird situation. Life totals is 34 on Dylan, right?
Yep.
And then Piper, what you at?
47 on Piper, 39 on Bec, 23 on
Fucking
you.
47. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out for the fucking Saga deck, people. I guess I will have target Farmer Cotton. I guess that's my top. Oh, you know what? No, because then... Yes, I'll do Farmer Cotton. That way if I Elder Dragon War, he doesn't go back to your command zone, which is useful. And then this will resolve.
So what does that do?
It lets me bring back as many
Oh,
creatures
yeah.
from my graveyard that equal 8, up to 3, sorry. Because I only have 1, it's just Goldberry River Daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to enter with a Necrodermis counter. It doesn't really matter, and it's going to get confusing with the Saga counter, so I'm
Yeah.
just not going to worry about that too much, because it's not attached to the Necrodermis counter, she just is an artifact.
Yeah.
Then I will resolve Tom Bombadil, and then I'll do my Ephemeris. So Tom Bombadil will go for the Kami Wall, which is exile target, non-land permanent, and opponent controls. This is going to exile. That's tempting. This is really tough. This is really, really tough.
That Goldberry is very annoying.
Very good. Yeah, it can really do some weird stuff now.
Yeah. Means I'm probably not gonna get my shit back.
Possibly not, no. I will...
You having fun?
Thrilling.
This is kind of going crazy.
Exquisite gameplay.
Complicated.
Very complicated gameplay. Very cool gameplay, though. I think it's pretty cool gameplay. I guess it's going to be... Because like, you just have such scary big guys, and one of them just smacked me for a lot of damage. And I was like, man, what the heck?
Technically for
I thought
3.
we were cool.
It's 3.
You know what? Because I
It's not
chose to
that
block
much.
it. Yeah, that's true.
It's not
That's
that
true.
much.
It isn't all that much, to be fully honest.
Yeah. And I didn't kill your little guy, so...
I will exile. Casting between Daxus and Cleric class. Now, if I don't target your stuff, can I hit with Glister this turn?
As long as you don't target my stuff with Glister as well.
Cool, deal. Well, yeah, that'd be sorry. I kill it anyway.
What do you plan to target with Glister then?
Probably one of my cards, because it removes counters from things. I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to exile Radagast. Exile Radagast, paying the ward. And the 5 counters were on Radagast, correct? Not on the.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry, everyone. I will draw for my Ephemeris.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't told me Urza Saga. That's a saga. So it gets a counter on it, there's a lore counter, and it gains add colorless. That's really cool.
What a good card.
What a cool card, what a cool boy. Then I will go with... Oh, also the target for the ++1 was the angel. I don't know if I mentioned that one.
Yeah.
All right, so then it's going to be...
What was your +1/+? Oh, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact and enchantment
I
you control. What did you control at the time of that triggering?
I'll just do it last. So
It
this
was
will resolve
everything
after
except
this.
it was everything except the Kami War and Urza Saga, right?
I'll just do it last, so everything except for Urza Saga, because I'll let this resolve all first and then I'll
Yeah.
do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, Oh,
5, 6, 7.
oh, artifacts. 5, 6, 7. Yep. 8, because this result before as well, and it's an artifact.
That's true, yeah.
Yep.
So 8. So it's plus 8 plus 8, so it's a 12/12 flyer.
I'm just gonna put this above it so that I remember.
Thank you, Dylan. Then I'm going to cast.
So it's a 16/16 currently.
Yes, very good.
And I'm going to
16.
cast.
Isn't it?
It's a 4/4 with 4/1/1 counters on it. They just got +8/+8.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. I think I said 12/12. I think I was wrong.
Yes.
So I'm so used to like having.
Yeah, its
the-
base is 4, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna put a 4 on it so I can stop forgetting that.
Just
So
doing
it sounds like the 4 counters. I'm like, that's the parent upness. Surely.
Just doing a callback to when I was getting the math wrong, apparently.
Dude, it was just really funny
Okay.
when you were just like, yeah, I know, 4 plus the other one.
Yeah, it was just that. That was the only funny.
That was
like,
the only bit that was hilarious. You were just like, yeah, I know math. 4 plus the other one
The
that
other
equals 7.
Obviously. Trent, you need green. White and green. Jeez. I'm like trying to work out how to do this so I don't use the breeding pool. I'm like, that's the green source you're touching. All right, place Satsuki down. It's not bad for now, so this blows up the board. She'll get the enchantment, a saga back. Or enchantment creature. All right. No, wait. That's how I controlled those hands. So it's like return target saga card graveyard. So the only sagas. I'll try the first time. Okay, so she comes down. She's cool. Then we will go with. Or too much shit going on right now. Let's go straight to combat. And let's go in the air piper. We're doing it again, okay? We're gonna go with in the air. It is 1 plus 3 plus
16.
18, 16.
16, so 20.
So 20. 20 in the air at you. Piper on the ground will be 4/4 indestructible at. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6. Okay. This on the ground at. I mean, it's a good blocker. It's a good blocker. 20 in the air. And then 10 on the ground at. You back, and that is my attacks.
I will take 20 in the air because I have no
Oh,
flyers.
sorry, Dylan. Let's not say what you. Sorry, I was like, something I'm missing. Let's not say what you're Dylan.
So I take 5 from Glycer. And there is, that's first strike, right?
That's first strike. That
So
removes the
there's-
counter from the carnivore.
Um,
Does it remove that actually? Or do I remove something else? So I remove this, I get the trigger again.
Yep.
So I will remove.
Do you get the trigger from removing counters, or is it
Or is it
only
I
when
get
they're
one?
placed on?
Only when they're placed on. Okay, so I'll just.
But
go
that
down.
does give you an extra phasing.
It does. Yeah, I might as well do it that way. Might just do it that way.
And I mean, hey, the longer it takes for that to resolve, the longer it takes for you to bomb the board and give me 2/2s.
Did
Yeah,
you
and I
say
gotta
that you were
keep in
doing
mind
10
that.
to me?
Yes.
I'm
the-
attacking you with a 10/10, but you can just chump it. It's not trample.
So I'm going to, in response, I'm going to play Blessed Respite, shuffling my graveyard into my library and preventing that damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bec takes nothing.
And so does Piper. It takes nothing. Spent all damage.
Oh, prevent all damage?
Yeah, so I guess also. So then let's not say it doesn't remove the counter. Okay, cool.
No, hang on. Are you doing that before or after the
They can't-
first strike?
Can they do it after the first?
They can do it after the first strike. There is a moment of priority after Gleason does the first strike. So the question is, did you want to do it before or after Gleason hits me?
Really? There's
Yeah.
Really?
Probably
Interesting.
once the
In the
attackers
combat
were
step, I guess.
declared.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
the attackers were declared, so I didn't take 5
Yeah.
and no counter changed.
Spooky.
So what's Piper back to?
Piper's back to 47.
I was back to 47. Oh, spooky. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a priority step between first strike and regular strike damage.
just like combat step, right?
That is a great shuffle.
Nice.
I fully shuffled it.
And then I will go
Hate when happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's just zoom in on that.
I hate that nothing died.
And I will
Nah,
play
stay
the
mad.
world spell. big saga.
Ooh, what does
This
that
has,
one do?
This has read ahead as well, but I'm not going to do that. It's 1 to both look at the top 7 cards of my library, reveal a non-saga permanent card from my library, put it into my hand, with the rest of the bottom of my library in a random order, and then third is put up to 2 non-saga permanent cards from my hand onto the battlefield. And there's deal combat damage I don't get to put for it either, which is very important. But let's go to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Top 7 cards. Unless anyone has responses.
Nah.
I should reveal a non-saga permanent from among these, put it into my hand.
From Dominario.
It's from, Dominaria United.
That was fun, that set.
It was a cool set. I will reveal Cetessan Champion as a non-saga permanent. Put the rest of the bottom of my library in a random order.
And that goes to your hand?
And that goes to my hand. Cool. And then it's like a weird tooth and nail thing where it like kind of gets 2 cards and then plays them both, or you can just commit to just playing them both. So it works like a weird non-saga tooth and nail. It's fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to play around with. 5, yeah, of course, that is a gold token. 5 to play around with. It's kind of lame. All right, I guess that's it.
And a turn, nothing died, so I don't get Death Root Creature or Trigger.
Still at 7 in hand.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Not a land, buddy.
I mean, it's not a land, but it's still terrible. So I'm going to play a Terramorphic. I'm going to tap it. I'm going to go look for a basic that'll enter the tapped.
Yeah. Keep that in mind. It'll come up later. It's very important.
Okay.
Just consider that for future reference.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to pass my turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna crack a food. Yummy, yummy.
What's Piper on? 50 now? Oh, sick.
It's on 3. So.
Goes to 2.
Life game day.
Yeah, so was I, but unfortunately I haven't really been able to play the game. And that's because of the hand I kept. It's really my fault.
Mistakes were made.
Okay.
Well, it was like everything I could play, but unfortunately all I've really been drawing is lands.
Well,
That was the one
sorry,
issue,
this-
wasn't it?
not tapped.
Yeah.
I'm only playing with 32 lands.
Yeah, that's right, you know what I mean?
Sorry, 34.
34.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So
8,
we
9,
go-
10, 10.
I kind of want to keep this guy up as a blocker because
13, 14, 15.
he scares me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feasting Troll King.
Oh, not this guy.
Not this guy. It's okay. I have nothing to really enable him right now.
You gain a life.
I do gain a life,
And you do get
and
3.
I do get 3 food.
Food.
Nom, 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 nom.
Food.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Doesn't stink as much as my big pieces being phased out beyond my control.
Well, he's going to be one of them, so.
Do you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures up? I have 2. Bec has 2.
Yeah.
And Bombadil is
Indestructible has 3.
indestructible.
What life you on, Trent?
Trent is on 23.
These are still 1, wasn't? How many blockers did you say you had?
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 if I include the creature that's going to die when it blocks you, which I
Yeah.
probably will still do anyway.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I'm going to attack Trent with everything. 11 1/1s.
Are they 1 month?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
he's
yeah,
phased
yeah,
out the thing
yeah.
that makes them stronger. Which is why I'm doing it.
Mm.
I'll take a damage from my City of Brass,
And
and I will
22.
tap 3, and I will attempt to cast Teferi's Protection.
Okay.
Until my next turn, my life total can't change. I gain protection from everything. All permanents I control phase out. At least for a bit.
When your
Exile
thing phases
poster.
out, does that mean I get my things back?
I think it comes in for now, yeah.
Yeah,
No, they can't phase in, but they phase in during your upkeep.
yeah.
But they can't phase in. So the things that are phased out won't come straight back,
Okay.
but they'll be able to phase in your next upkeep.
But they won't because
It'll be back,
You'll be
by,
back.
back by then.
Okay. That's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, I'll pass then.
So, okay.
Nothing died.
Nothing died. I was like, because it's like those gonna hit me, and then so is the Greg Sword. So I'm like, I could just do that on Bec's turn, but they're probably gonna target that anyway. But now they can attack somebody else with it.
Maybe. Who's to
It's a
say?
tough one. Who's to
Who
say?
is indeed to say?
You've not hit a creature off that, and that's very upsetting.
It is really upsetting me. Because I have a lot of creatures in this deck, funnily enough.
Way to bring it up, Piper.
I have so many.
I was just generating discussion.
I do appreciate it. I appreciate discussion. Okay. 4.
I'm gonna just check what the
6.
Kami War does while I'm here. I don't even know what the other side does. It's by a massive text. 6
this
flying
should go
trample.
Okay.
I get cards up the graveyard, that's cool. But my opponent gets to pick what I get. Cool. They have to pick a non-land card, but you know.
I'm just gonna check that ruling on phasing himself here.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah, I think it said if it phase out for as long as you control the phasing of Zalfia, it'd be different. I think it's because it's like they can't phase in until it's gone. It kind of follows timing restrictions. But it is important.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Let's double check.
6. And then
After it leaves the battlefield, they will phase in during their controller's next untap step as normal.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I got that
and
right.
then I tap
I worry about this deck getting everything wrong, so good that I got that one right.
to attach.
It's really
Colonial.
janky.
It is really janky.
It's
in
really
like
janky.
A okay way.
Making a ring.
Yeah, giving him his ring back. And then what's left up for you?
Everything's phased
Everything.
out. My life total can't change.
Oh, yeah,
Protection
so
room.
true.
It doesn't
so
exist.
true.
Yeah.
You've got.
I do. Like, I do exist. You can
Yeah.
get commander damage to me. But my life total can't change. I can't take. No, protection can't take damage.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
There
Exactly.
you go.
I'm going to pass my turn.
Each opponent discards a card would still work on me. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I phase back in my up tap. Everything's going to get untapped. And then I'm going to upkeep. I'm going to tap Goldberry and move the counter onto Goldberry from the phasing of Zalfia. And then I will draw a card. And then we'll go.
Oh, hold up.
What's going on?
I have a thing that I can do.
Okay, well, So before I draw, what's going on? Let's go to upkeep, right? And then I'll tap Goldberry targeting this, right? That's the easiest time for you to respond.
It'll still put everything down to 4, which we will have more. It doesn't matter. Can I look at the wild spell, please?
Cool.
Because it is huge.
It does say non-sagas all over it. But have to have cards that are not sagas. But you saw earlier there was a Nyxbloom Colossus. Nylia's Colossus. That's a card that's not a saga.
Mm.
And the non-saga permanents in your deck are pretty nuts.
Yeah, they haven't been very good so far. But they are permanents. The really good ones have been like Heroic Intervention and Teferi's Protection. They're really good ones. Everything else has been like small value stuff, but it's been pretty good. Like I said, Nylia's Colossus being very valid. That's my target so far.
If I want to remove World Spell before it triggers.
Yep.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Look like this. Go to here. Then we'll draw for turn. Then we'll go bonk, bonk, and bonk. This will pop up. We will and so will this. So we're going to return to 1 not. So we'll do it in this order. Yeah, that's right. It gets the thing that can make the colorless token. That's actually going to help. Surprise tool that will help us later. So let's go with. Let's pop this first. And I think I think they all go on the stack, right? So I have to target. I have to at least target something with this. I will put back in the hand.
Phasing as well.
Yeah, the target will be Feasting Troll King. And then I'll target with... that's phase it out, sorry, that one.
Phase.
The target to bounce will be something else. I'll return back to the hand Lightning Greaves. I will flip over the Portrait Michigo, which will then trigger Tom Bombadil, and then this will resolve last.
Yep.
And this will resolve. I'll do this, and then I'll flip over the thing, and then this will resolve last. So let's see what I get. This Blood Creature showing up. See, that would have mounted Bob. Look at that.
Oof.
Ooh, forging the Tyrite sword. Let's go.
A treasure?
A treasure. That makes Michiko stronger.
Another treasure for you.
For me, I'll take 2 treasures. So it'll enter, it'll do the thing, and then I'll resolve this. Look at the top 7, put a non-saga into my hand.
We feel like Nylea's Colossus ain't there.
That's true. I will reveal Greater Oromancy.
No.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Is that, I've been trying to say shrouded. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
That's a very good card.
Does it
All
say
right.
other enchantments you control have shroud? Enchantment creatures you control have shroud?
Enchanted creatures.
Oh, enchanted
I control
creatures.
shroud. But enchantment creatures are enchantments.
I know. I was just like, why would they put that?
Uh-oh.
Enchanted. In fact, it came out before enchantment creatures existed, I'm pretty sure. Then we are going to... Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Piper has so much life. I don't have any way to get past it.
Bro, I am like so out of the game, man. Like,
That's not true.
unless I
dude.
draw like something crazy off the top of my deck.
Any of your anthems. Any of your anthems are going to be pretty crazy. Except for like one of the 1/1s. But if you draw any of your other good anthems, like a Beastmasters, a Craterhoof, any of those cards can be very, very strong. You can pop out of nowhere. That's the danger about Dylan as well. I mean, I have no idea what this deck is doing so far. It's been casting birds and beasts, which is really good. But I worry that it might cast a bird or a beast, and it's very big. And that's like okay for me to deal with. I just worry that like one of these decks just goes in huge piece.
Well, if it helps at all, we all know what my next card is. So, I'm not really.
We don't know what your next card is,
Yeah,
and
so
it could be
true.
a beast.
That is
So
true.
true.
And
That is
or a
true.
bird.
We do love those.
We do.
Okay.
I keep looking at this, and now all I want to do is eat a little bit of a dirty bird.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I could do with some
let's-
KFC Zinger chicken right now.
So let's start by
Have that for
casting
dinner.
Yeah.
Argothian Enchantress. It's a shroud creature that says, whenever I successfully cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card.
Oh.
Then I will cast for 2. I'll fix this one up by going black and a white. And I will cast Greater Oromancy. That will draw me a card. Oh, that was a Farseek. Then I will cast... How many cards in your hand right now, Bec?
1.
All right, you know...
2, sorry. 2.
Cool,
Two.
cool. So let's have a look what I've got here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got some good options. So for 1, 2, 3. And I'll fix up this one like so. So 1, 2, 3. A white and 2 colors. I'll cast Love Song of Night and Day. I'll trigger to draw a card. Okay. This card says, you and target opponent each draw 2 cards. You can draw 2 cards with me. Look at
Thanks,
that.
friend.
Sorry, Piper, my apologies there. You know what I mean? Just a game. I'm gonna take this one here.
I didn't even factor in. You got to reveal the cards.
You gotta
as you draw
reveal,
them,
yeah.
so that we can see them.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. Also, the top card.
One day.
One day,
We're trying to get you closer, bro.
someday, my beast will come.
Got any more of that enchantment removal?
I'm 1 mana short here.
I have a Feasting Troll King and 1 other card in my hand, bro. I have no card draw. And all
You
of my
should-
shit is being phased
I was
out.
gonna say, you shouldn't have a Feasting Troll King in your hand, right? Because that was phased out.
Yeah, sorry. I have 1 card in my hand. And no, it is not enchantment removal.
I just can't get closer to killing Piper.
If I top deck Farewell this turn, you'll know.
If I, yeah. Yeah,
If
look.
I top deck Farewell this turn, you'll know.
If anyone top decks Farewell, it will be bad. It'll be really bad.
I don't think I can.
It'll be very
top deck
awkward
Farewell.
if, I was
Yeah,
about to say, it'd be very awkward if Bec top deck
Yeah,
Farewell.
that'd be a bit cheaty and like, honestly, kick me out.
Yep.
I'd allow it, honestly.
What's the life total, Dylan?
My life total is 34.
34. Alright, well...
You did do a considerable amount of damage to Piper prior to them reviving.
Yeah,
Prior to Bec's fog.
I did, but I know it's just
Just as a note,
it's
at
just the soul one's still alive.
end step, I didn't get my 2 life.
Oh, that's true. You do
Yeah,
get
do
it
it to 41.
Deal 5. I'm gonna take a damage here, and I'm gonna play into a farewell. Play there and back again.
Hey!
Let's go. Can I get a
Yes.
dice?
Yeah, of course. You can probably take my pile
On
at
the
this
cast, I'll
point.
draw a card. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Up to one target creature can't block.
Correct. I'll target this one.
Daxos? Cool.
And that is on 1. And then I will cast. I'll play a land for turn.
Ow.
It'll be a Drowned Catacombs. Believe it or not, I have an island or a swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That does make Michiko weaker, right? I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Got him. Don't worry, we'll go. Those -2 will go straight back up +1 as we cast another saga. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I.
Inventive
genuinely
iteration.
can't.
On the cast, I'll draw a card. Turn up to 1 target creature planeswalker to its owner's hand.
That's good.
It's wonderful.
I was nearly going to put it in this deck, and then I was like,
Combat. 8. Plus 10 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. 28. 31. 32. 33. Is that all my attacks? I have 33. Well, I might as well do 33. 33 damage to you, Dylan.
Assassin's Trophy Glisser.
No, stop this.
You may search for a basic land and put it on the battlefield there.
Yeah, look, I'll fail to find. She'll go.
You can shuffle your deck, so you can at least classes to the top.
I could try that, which is a good idea. I'll do that, that's fine.
So I take 31 minus 5. So I take
33 minus 5.
33 minus 5, so I take 28.
Correct.
Which puts me on 6.
my lord.
Alright.
Rip that farewell, buddy. I believe in you.
I get a Death Reap as well.
I will proliferate. And we will go 1, 2, 3. You're dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. This is so bad.
The
But I
Soul
feel like-
Warden won't go off, by the way.
Yeah, I know, because it'll be dead. I understand that. But this still kind of sucks. But I'll be able to create a bunch of 2/2s.
It'll be untapped.
That'll be untapped. And I'll be able to put some stuff onto my battlefield because I'll do this one first and then I'll do all my other stuff. So, the first thing that happens is destroy all creatures. And for each creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token. So, this is dead.
Do we need another marker?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Can I
Oh
get a
my
little
gosh.
guy?
You can draw a little guy. I'll let you take care of that one.
And what would they call it? Phyrexian?
They're just a Phyrexian.
Oh.
They
And
Phyrexian.
then my things will come back after the fact.
That's correct. And I will count my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I get 11, 12 2/2s.
We gotta rip something fat, boys. Actually, when my Arvisen's Pilgrim dies, can I tap it and raise a Verge ticket to eat a food?
Sure.
Cool. So I gain another 3 life, Connor. Thanks, buddy. May I also have a Phyrexian creature?
I have but one Phyrexian. Oh, I should have done something in response to the bounce. That's right. Well,
that's one flex.
I'll just do it now and gain 2 life instead of 3.
Just gain 3, bro. That's fine. That's fine, man.
Fine.
It's a complicated like state. You're fine.
It's a little guy.
Oh, I love him.
I like that they just get progressively more unhinged.
He's really angry.
I realized I didn't actually put any like hinges on his little jaw things.
And there's 3 of those.
I also ate a food to gain 3 life. I don't know if you got that down, Dylan.
I did not.
You were doing a work of art. Not as nice as my work of art, but you know.
I've
I
run
should give him-
54.
I should give him the like metal hair.
My guy's just like fucking crazy. Like, all right. All right. So I get 13 of these guys. How'd you get it with Piper?
13.
13.
All right. Yeah, all right then. Yeah.
Now you got these.
Yes. So I created my treasure.
Yep.
I will create my 1/1 bird.
Oh, I think I might actually have a token of that.
Oh. Well, thank you so
Hang
much.
on, you got the spirit?
I do. Well, while you do that, I want to see if Bex has a cool token while we're here.
Yeah, it should be. Okay.
Oh, dude, sorry, Dylan. We're gonna take this 1/1 bird here, the actual token. But that is, we can use this in the future. Sorry,
It's a
Dylan.
bird
We'll come back
now.
to this.
Spirit.
Was he like punch in the nose? He's like facing one direction, nose going the other. Was he, like,
I was
broken
trying to
nose?
make it draw like going ooh behind him, but I just
Oh, is that his mouth?
yeah.
Oh, that's good. No,
it's
I see
like
it.
the
No,
voice.
I see it now. I see it now that you explained that to me. All right, so I'm gonna go with. Let's also flip this guy.
Gotta give him the Tims.
He's got a 6/6 flying trampler. Whenever he attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in my graveyard, return to my hand. He gets +X/+0 until land where X is the mana value of that card. So
This is
that's
6/6.
nice, just 6/6. Then we will play a mountain from the deck.
There, back again.
That's really pretty, by the way.
Isn't it nice? It's crazy. Don't tell me about mountains. Don't tell me I'm out of mountains.
Are you
Oh,
out
thank
of
God.
it?
No, that's not a mountain. That cares about mountains. Oh, we got a blood crypt. We've seen it a few times actually.
Yeah, it's
It'll
finally
enter
happened.
tapped because I'm not paying 2 life. Don't have the life to pay 2 life. Then we will.
You got a second on here too.
That's true. I don't have an artifact in my graveyard, so I have to draw a card. But I'm just thinking if I want to put my sagas first. No, I will draw a card. Then I will play my 2 non-saga permanent cards from hand onto the battlefield. I will play. There he is. I was like, where's Tom Bombadil? I will play down Fayborough Elder and Setessan Champion.
Interesting.
7 cards in hand. That's gone. There we go. I was like, something else I'm missing. Having a look. Okay, that is Dylan's turn.
Something died. Death Rip Ritual triggers.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Untap. Draw. Alright. I may actually be able to do something this turn. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play Sign and Blood. I'm going to target myself to lose 2 life, taking me down to 7
Okay.
and draw 2 cards. Okay, that is goddamn hilarious.
Watch him just like do the crazy shit that we're saying all game.
Yeah.
That's right. He has such little life that unless he wins this turn or gets infinite life, which is possible, Piper can still take care of it. But we will see.
So the biggest creature on the board is currently a 6/6, yeah?
That is correct.
We have a 7/6 over here.
Oh, 7/6.
6/6.
6 toughness.
6 toughness, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain Deluge.
6, 6, 6.
Roar.
3.
Deluge. It's gonna make the game go for another hour, Dylan.
Yeah, we'll see.
Deluge, X equals 6.
You pay 6 life.
I'm paying 6 life. I go down
one or
to.
two.
I gain 2, so I go down to 3.
Cool. I mean, that's like okay.
All creatures die.
All creatures die.
The game's gonna go for another hour, Dylan.
I don't care. I can actually play the game now.
For
Okay.
another hour.
Let's see what he does though. He might be able to do something.
Um.
Farmer Cotton goes, so you can do some more stuff there, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Death Ring Ritual does a lot of work this game.
Green. Black. White. Bilbo.
Cool. Now, how much money do you have left? 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, very cool.
White. Colorless. Impassioned Orator.
Sure.
White. Auric Champion.
Gain 3 life.
Gaining 3 life. I sequence that terribly.
Yeah. You're on 5?
I'm on 6.
6, okay.
I will then pay. I will put a 1/1 counter on Bilbo.
Okay.
And then I will pay 2 Greaves to Bilbo.
Cool.
And then I will end my turn, Death Ring Ritual will draw me a card.
How much life are you at?
I am at 6.
Under your control, gain 1 life, gain 3 life. Okay, that's dangerous. Okay. So I was making sure.
I could have gained 2 more if I sequenced that better.
Yes. 3 more, right? Because you would be on battle at the same time.
I just could gain 5 more. Impassioned Radar first, then Auric Champion gaining 2, and then Bilbo gaining 6.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Would have been 8.
Piper,
Oh well. That would have put me on 11 over 6.
You have food. What you
And
got?
Path of Bravery.
Wonderful.
Your life total is above your starting life total.
That is correct. You are correct. That is something.
That is something.
Mm-hmm.
That is something.
I presume you don't have anything that you can like flash back from your graveyard or anything.
I have Feasting Troll King that I can get back from my graveyard, but he does nothing for me right now.
And only gains still and 3 life.
That's all he does.
And you do that instant speed, right?
No, it's only
Oh,
during my
that's
turn.
true. Yeah, but it is instant speed, but it's only during my turn.
Yeah.
It's not like sorcery.
Yeah, it is instant speed only during my turn though. So,
This just lets me come back a little.
and now if I play Farmer Cotton, he just gains quite a life.
Look, the only thing that I could do is I can make a 7/7, which gains 3 life and I attack him for 7, which is not great, but it's like something. We'll see what we can do.
I am on 13 Bombadil as well.
I also will flip with Bombadil, so we'll see what happens when I flip with Bombadil.
Yeah, there is nothing I can really do.
Did you draw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I drew.
I'm also on 6 life.
Yeah, but you gain so much, that's our point. It's not
Yeah,
like...
I
'cause
can't
any
play the
creature-
game.
3 per creature, yeah.
Yeah,
I
which
can't
is
play the game
what
without
we all,
you.
We all play creature-based decks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, you're going to gain a bunch of life. Like, because I make the dragon, which then gains you 3, otherwise you die.
Yeah.
And because it gains you 3, you're going to be on 2 left. This will flip, which will gain you another 3, because it's a creature. Very dangerous situation to be in.
Yeah, so there's not much we can really do here. Like I said, this game's gonna go on for another
6.
hour.
A long time, yeah.
Even if it gets 111 life, increments of 3, from where I am right now, is 105. So there would need to be a total of 34 creatures, I think, entering the battlefield.
That's
for me to
true, right? We're not
be
talking about
anywhere near, like, actually.
I'm just gonna
being-
pass.
Yeah, getting to the 111 life, sure, that's true. But getting to like, just cards in your deck and cards you can play, and between creatures dying X, Y, and Z, you're gonna be drawing some cards. It doesn't necessarily need to be the 111 life thing now. It's
Yeah.
very spooky. It's very
You
spooky.
showed me how many like random 2-card infinite life combos you have in your deck, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, all 2 of them.
Yes, but that's 2 of them which you can get to pretty easily, especially if you're drawing lots of cards, right? That's what we're worried about.
And yeah, I just passed that.
And again,
for me, I think.
more importantly, that's what I said. It's not really about the 110 life thing, right? That's not what we're worried about now. It's about like, if we don't want to kill you at all, because we create creatures that have to deal damage to you, right?
Mhm.
And if we create creatures that deal damage to you, they heal you with like an easy representation to compare.
Yeah, they're like I make 2/2s. You'd get 3 for each 2/2, right?
If we can just remove this card, we're okay.
Yeah.
But ironically enough, it can't be removed by my Elder Dragon because it's protection from red, which is a very particular thing.
Yeah.
Very, very randomly convenient that it is protection from red.
I'm going to tap 1, 2
I like what flex options are.
to play Mind Stone.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To play.
Radagast. That's 3 life for Dylan.
Up to 9.
Then. Oh, that should have been tapped.
What?
You okay?
I went to tap Radagast, but then I thought about Colgate, so it just came out as Radagate.
Oh dear.
That's the thing we don't talk about. Radagast's time in political office.
Radagate is very contentious.
Oh my god, I forgot about the ring Thames me.
9
I
out
forgot
of
to
10
do it.
by our
Didn't matter, but I actually legitimately just forgot to do it.
Hey, you create a legendary creature that's now dead.
I will
Yeah, of
move
course,
to
but
my end step.
You draw
I
a
guess
card.
I drew a
him as
card.
well, it's very important. Alright,
Cereal.
untap.
Which is the one that puts everything back into your deck? Is that
It's
like the
called-
last saga that hasn't come out yet?
It hasn't come out yet. It's called the Bath Song.
Yep.
Upkeep, and then draw. Oh. Oh, and there's read ahead. Oh! Okay. How much life do you have currently? 9?
Yeah, 9.
Ah, this really screwed that. Damn it. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do some damage to Dylan, I guess. So yeah, we know. Believe it or not, my Saga deck, they're all going to trigger Dylan.
Yeah, I know. You just look like you were moving on to play cards from your hand. That's
I
all.
didn't actually look like that, Dylan. I'm going to flip these. We're going to exile this, which will trigger our Tom Bombadil. This will come back. This
Okay.
card's pretty weird. This card's, it's a flying 3/3. That's really useful. It says, whenever I cast a spell, my opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until my next turn.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we have to still deal with casting spells.
I gain 3 up to 12.
Yeah. Then we will trigger Tom Bombadil. The Mending of Dominaria. Mill 2 cards and you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. We're going to mill 2 cards. The Bath Song, there it is. Really brilliant. Great news. Just awesome. We're going to return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. This needs to flip over. We are going to return to my hand a copy of, maybe it's Glisser, maybe it's,
Oh, Thoming Bird.
It's probably Satsuki. Also, I'm gonna go back like an old saga that doesn't really matter at all, just because she did die early when I blew up the board. Doesn't do a lot, but it gets me like an angel. She's not one of the ones that died recently, but it's like when she dies, she has to give me like a target. Like, up to 1. So let's go to... This is not in my hand? Oh no, sorry, Satsuki to my hand. So I recast her, but not right now, because that's dangerous. We can't give you too much life. Then we have to do this. There back again resolves.
Create a Smaug.
Create a Smaug token, which I brought earlier.
So I go up to 15.
Yep. And then we resolve this one, which goes one on counter on Smaug, one on counter on Tom Bombadil. Yes. Then we will. Oh, maybe on Living Breakthrough, it's a flyer. Yeah, put on Living Breakthrough. And then we'll resolve the forging of the Tyrite Sword. Who will find me a Swiftfoot Boots.
And you want to fetch Halvar, God of Battle?
That would be pretty good, actually. I would have really liked to have a Halvar. That would be really cool, actually. So that's going to go to my hand. Okay, so that's how we kind of end up.
So what spells can't we?
Yeah, I haven't played
Play
these
now?
spells yet.
Oh, okay.
Vault of Champions.
It'd be enchantment, surely.
They will be enchantments when I cast them, yeah. No, it's mana value.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh,
same,
mana
same.
value.
Yeah.
It's mana value. So, just trying to see. we're going to start by casting. Okay, so we're going to go. Oh, sorry. And Urza Saga will resolve as well before I do anything else. And I will tap it for a colorless because it's my pre-card main base. So I have a colorless floating. It dies.
That returns a 1 CFC artifact, or
Plays one from the deck.
plays one from there.
Special level artifact card mana value 0 or 1, put it onto the battlefield, and I'll play Hex Parasite to the battlefield.
That is awesome.
Isn't that
Oh,
so
wow.
cool? Which doesn't
Awesome in
remove
this deck.
counters from things. Yeah, it's really good.
Insane.
Counters from all things?
You gain 3 life. Counters from anything, any permanent.
So I go up
Any
to
target
18.
permanent. So, if say for example, Ingram Dominator went to 3, that's adding the law counter. It triggers, and then it resolves its abilities, and then goes to the graveyard. If it
Yep.
triggers, and then I remove the counters in response,
I believe that should be fine because it's after it resolves, if it has the last law
Yeah.
counter on it, that's when
and
it goes away.
Yep. Connor, can you
Connor
please
can
like,
double check
yeah,
that.
can you have a look at that? That's gonna be like somewhere deep in the saga rules. Take your time. I mean, for reference, it doesn't matter anyway because my stuff has Shroud currently, so it's not the other one. Oh, actually, this has Shroud, so I can't give it a count. I have to be careful. My enchantments have Shroud, so I can't really target this stuff yet, but it's useful. It's not a battlefield anyway. But in the context that I could. All right. I'm going to. I still haven't cast any spells yet. So for 2, I cast Swiftfoot Boots. So that's going to be.
costs.
Is this anything?
No.
No. So we're going to go 2 here, so we can remember there's 2 costs.
Can't cast 2 costs.
Can't cast 2 costs until my next turn. And then we're going to go.
So what were you looking for specifically about?
If there's like the third, say a saga is on its last law counter, right?
And it triggers.
And it triggers, which means it's going to resolve and then go away. If I respond by removing the counters, right? Does it go away? If that makes sense. Have a good look.
Okay.
Just have a read. If you can find the answer, you can find the answer. If you don't worry about it. All right, so there's that. Then I'm going to cast for 3. I'm going to cast. No, it's so tough. Yeah, for 3, I'm going to cast. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because he has too much life now. And for now, this doesn't matter. We'll do this soon.
If the number of law counters on a saga permanent is greater than or equal to its final chapter number, and it isn't the source of a chapter ability that has trigger but not yet left the stack, that saga's controller sacrifices it. So if it has the
because
maximum law counters on it, and there's nothing on the stack from that thing, it gets sacrificed.
But it said unless it's its own ability, right?
Unless, yeah.
So
So,
if
so
it's
while
its
that
own
its own
ability,
ability is
okay.
on the stack,
Yes.
you can remove
Just
counters
remove
from
it.
it to keep it.
Cool. Okay, that's interesting. Well, it's unfortunate that we can't do. Look, I'm gonna put down the Satsuki for obvious reasons. Dylan, you gain 3.
Up to 21.
And you have a 3/4, 2/2, and a 1/1
And a 1/1 that has potentially black red.
per red. Yep. So that'll just bounce off Tom Bombadil, but that's like okay.
It is only sacrificed if it still has a number of law counters equal to or greater than its final chapter numbers at the state-based action check.
Yep. Okay. So then I will play for 3. Just to make a 3 drops unusable, we're going to cast the Weatherseed Treaty. We're going to read right ahead to Domain, which is going to give Smaug +5/+5.
Making him a 12/12.
You give a
with
12/12.
flying haste.
What's your life total?
My life total is 21.
Yeah, just 1 too many. 2 too many creatures. So I could have gone for Soul Ring and not played Satsuki and killed you this turn if I did the math right. But it's okay. So then, no, I can't. That's right. No, I was right the first time. All right, so
Yes, you cannot put the boots on
Boots
this
on this
guy.
living breakthrough because the Shroud was right the first time. I think I already thought about that. So
You can put the boots on Satsuki, but it doesn't really do anything.
That's not necessarily true. If I mill a good creature, add it back to my hand. You know what? No, that isn't necessarily true. I will try that. I will go like this, and I'll move the Swifties onto Satsuki, which I will tap to put a lore counter on each saga I control, which will then mill me 2, Nihile's Colossus, Spy Garden, I back Nihile's Colossus.
Yep.
You're at 21, you said?
I am.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not enough, but it's fine.
Do you have enough mana to play it and put the boots on it?
No, it can't get the boots because it's an enchantment creature. It can just give Smaug more power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nihile's Colossus, you gain 3.
And 3 up to
Oh no, it
24.
doubles its power and toughness. Okay, this is a 6, 7 plus 5. That's a 12. Now it's 24.
Now it's 24.
What's your life total?
24.
Move to combat, attack you with Smaug.
Awesome. I'm dead.
Oh! Okay.
Oy.
Fumigate.
Holy shit.
So it's,
I really look forward to playing
Boy.
the game on my next turn.
Boy.
You were
boy.
so close to pulling the whole game back, Dylan.
That
Alrighty.
was so close.
so it's 2 and 3 cost that we can't.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Piper, take it away.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Foy. Oh.
Wooded Bastion.
That's gross. It was exact power toughness.
And
Exact power toughness.
X
Now,
is,
yeah, this happens.
X is 4.
Four boys, 4 food.
Get me Feasting Troll King.
Sorry.
Get me a
Oh,
Feasting,
and the
Troll,
Feasting
King.
Troll King, yep.
And then pass turn. I'm just gonna die to Smaug next turn.
I don't think so. I need to cast a
You're on
lot of
54.
spells. You're on 54.
That's true. I did forget I
I would
was
need
on
to
a
go
crazy
double,
amount
double,
of life.
double, double, right? Because double would be 14, double would be 28, double would be 56. What do you want?
54.
So I can double. I can play 3 enchantments next turn with this much mana.
In your Saga deck.
Enters. They only have to enter.
I have to enter, yeah.
So you,
So I'll trigger this
dig it
first.
automatically,
That is
yeah.
true. I think
If
What's up?
something is already tapped,
Mhm.
I can't cast the thing that would tap it, can I?
You can.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just
won't do
like
anything.
if it says if a creature is tapped this way, then you won't get that trigger. But other than that, you're pretty well okay to cast spells that tap it. Like you can sleep it, for example. You can like Frost Trickster and be like, bang, that stays tapped.
Well, I can't because.
That is a 3-drop.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry, that's a bad
yeah,
example.
so-
I didn't mean Frost Trick. Yeah. Frost Links is also a 3-drop, right? Yeah, bad touch. This living breakthrough.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, what can I do? Let's go with this. Let's just do a little something. All right. So,
1 piece.
Is that the grand line?
1,
Gotta get that one piece.
2, 3, 4.
Piece for a different
6.
combo.
Alright, I cast Genesis Storm. Copy it for
Genesis.
each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. It's been 3 times. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. You may put that card onto the battlefield,
Oh my god.
then put all cards revealed this way that weren't put into the battlefield on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Trigger,
So-
which is like a 3/3 bird or a 2/2 beast. Other way around.
I'll go with B, a bird. My bird.
A bird, a beady body, beady bird.
B-bird.
B-bird.
B-ba-ba-da-ba.
Alright, let's see it.
Alright,
so it's
so
4 times. 'cause
We
you
don't want to
cast
get
him 3
DMCA'd by
Yeah.
Scatman.
So that comes down first.
I need this
Yep.
for Reese.
So,
Again.
and then
You going?
1,
So it was that far in,
2, 3. Oh
but I
my
would have had
god.
an Aether Flux.
I'll
Alright, that
cancel
comes in.
it.
That's not what we're looking for yet.
No.
You have 2 more goes though.
And they go
There
on the
was
bottom.
one.
Yep.
1,
That's not a permanent yet.
2, 3. Mithril
No.
coat.
Okay, that's cute. That can enter on Radagast.
Yep.
There we go. There was my first infinite.
Wow, only 5 cards.
Only.
I
I
don't
mean, this
think.
could have killed me early in. Because I can use 3 life every time I've made a bunch of creatures that
And
just
last
kill me.
one?
That's like, again, like I said, I don't think it was the 110 life we were scared of dealing.
It
We
was-
were, in a sense that could possibly, in like a blue moon, happen.
It was definitely like
Okay.
the fact that I couldn't play anything without giving you float of life.
Let's try one. Okay.
Okay, one. So nothing as huge, but
That's
that's
kind of screwing me right now. I didn't
scry
think about that,
one.
did I?
okay.
It's making things very difficult.
All right. So let's move all
What I probably
of
could have
this
done was
over
spent the
here.
gold to put the Swifties back on the snail to protect him. But you also didn't get ruined, so that's fine.
So Radagast is indestructible.
Yes.
Um,
How did you attach the boots if everything has shroud?
That's not a legend.
That's
That's
not
not
a-
an enchantment.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
I couldn't do it to the enchantment creature Moonfolk.
Yeah.
You could have done it to the Hex Parasite and then removed counters and hit me with that too.
That doesn't. I guess just hit you with it.
Because it gets
yeah.
+1/+0.
I guess. But who do I move it from? I guess like 1. Yeah, I guess 1.
Well, I'm already not able to block that. Well, I'm already blocking that for nothing, so.
Yeah, I can move that. Yeah, that's true. That's
And you
true.
could have
Radagast?
jumped out a bit. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like beyond my brain capacity. At that point, I'm like,
Yeah, this is the smallest board state you've had since turn 3.
yeah, you get a lot of targets really damn quickly.
Cool. So then, actually, I will put these guys over.
Also, don't have a lot of enchantments in my hand, by the way. I have a lot of fetch lands in my hand. So we have to just hope we hit something that hits. This is going to shuffle my graveyard back to the library. So we'll see how we get from that.
Return all land cards.
And return land cards graveyard battlefield. That's going to be a lot of lands. We're going to have a lot of lands in my hand on the battlefield. And enchantment. Let's hope it's a really good one. Give me the Bath Sun. That can draw me 2 cards and discard me a card. Ooh.
How much flying do you have?
Oh, 3/3. Single 3/3. Currently. And I do have the flying haste 7/7.
And I've got none.
Oh, type is open, bro.
What life is Piper?
54.
54 base.
Somehow, somehow.
Saying this
Also, all my
shit.
spells cost 2 more to cast because of the God Barrows statue that Bec just got.
Yeah.
And I'll lose a life at the end of this turn. Oh.
So
Oh.
I am going to pass combat. I'm going to go to the beginning of my end step. I will draw a card.
Draw a card from Cosmos Elixir. Because
Um,
Beck is still on 41 life.
41 live! I didn't even notice that! I didn't know.
and then you guys lose 1 life each.
I will lose a life.
I will go down to 53.
And Trent is on 20.
And then I will pass my turn.
Do you gain any life from Godfarrow statue?
No, it's just
Untap.
everyone loses 1.
Upkeep. Draw! Oh yeah, Commander Sphere. Oh yeah. Alright, let's trigger Many Dominaria. So we return all our land cards from graveyard battlefield, then we shuffle our graveyard into our library, and this goes to our graveyard. So, Spire Garden. As a Saga. That's an enchantment. Uh-oh. There we go, we get 2. Bountiful Promenade. I get 3 lands. I think so. I don't think I'm crazy.
And then you shuffle it all in and get a Bombadil trigger.
We do trouble when we get Tomadil Trigger. Which is pretty nice.
So how many Colossus triggers have you had so far? 1?
Just 1.
Cool.
It's going to be just 1 because it's an enchantment. It's going to
Yeah.
target the Smaug. So he's on 14.
He's doubled once.
Doubled once. And this will also enter with a counter and be able to attack the colors. And then we will shuffle this in and we will flip Tom Bombadil.
Okay, this is going to get really weird.
Where's that?
Because it's not straight double. It's like double +1 each time.
Not straight. It's like double 7 and then, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
like, it's not
But
like.
now it's going to be 14. So it'll go from... So it's currently a 14-14.
Yes.
And then
Go 28-28.
it'll become a 28-28.
Layers, right? This counter doesn't go on top of everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
so I'm
layers.
trying to think.
You got it. I think layers just say the counter like is like not relevant in the context of double. It's not gaining 1 over and over again on top of all of its power and toughness. Want to cut this down?
Cut him into the text on, I believe.
Cut me into the absolute tits. All right. Let's see what I get. It's gonna be Sulphur Falls, the Bath Song. All right, cool. So we get the Bath Song. That's all right. It's going to enter. We're going to draw 2 cards, discard a card, double the Smaug. Huh. We're going to discard a Farseek. This is gone.
So how big is Smaug now?
Smaug is currently
28.
28. That's it.
Now, one more enchantment, buddy. I believe in you.
Yeah, I wish. I've discarded a card. Police duty. 28 Piper.
I take 28 damage. Lost my anthem.
33, 30, 25.
Why not just attack with other stuff? 6, 5, 3. So Piper 3 more in the air.
Do you know that the anthem will be active? So if Piper wants to, she can block 3 objects into your Colossus.
Sorry. These are going at you because you have nothing else, right? Yeah, you have to block with all 3 and you lose it all. I guess I won't.
Indestructible and Radagast, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll do some more damage.
You right, Connor?
Yeah, I'm just dying.
And then I'll send these 3 at you and these 2 at you.
So I take...
Bombadil is also not indestructible. She only have 1 law counter. 2 law counters.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah. So
sorry. Who are you attacking?
So
with
these
what?
are these 3 attacking you, Bec.
Yep.
And these 2 attacking Piper. So Piper's just taking an extra 3.
Cool.
22.
So I will.
Piper's down 22.
How big is Tom?
He's a 5/5, and the Nylea's Colossus is a 6/6. And the Hex Parasite is currently a 1/1.
Yeah. Watch out. First of all, I can make him even less indestructible.
I will block. I'll block the Nylea's Colossus with Radagast.
Yep.
I will.
If you block with all 3, you kill it. And you take 5 + 1.
So 6.
Yep.
And none of my stuff dies.
Only these 2 die, which is just like chaff.
Not quite though.
Oh, you have some plans for your birds, do you? You could just block it, chump it. Ice will keep it. It's pretty based.
No, I will block it.
Bec takes 6. That'll do 35.
Okay.
With 5 Bombadil damage.
And then I will play Commander Sphere. Go ahead, Piper.
Untap.
We couldn't get there, lads. We couldn't get there.
Upkeep.
And we
Draw.
don't have the thing anymore where we're tracking what spell costs you've done.
I didn't cast anything. Oh, 3. Ooh, 3.
It's really annoying that he keeps
Okay.
casting 3, huh?
Yeah.
Is that just like the magic number? I'm so sorry.
Do.
I
Oh no.
I'm gonna put down Windbrisk Heights.
I'm not gonna look.
Bro.
Yeah. Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Hey, you got something you can
cannot
cast there?
imagine
Don't be
that.
ridiculous. You can cast one thing there.
Was that it? No, I don't know what it is, but was that a 2-drop that you can cast in your hand then?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You ruined
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're all good. Oh dear.
This card's kind of messy. Isn't it?
And how much life are you on, buddy?
20.
20.
You got this. I believe in you. It's fucking cool.
I have 1 blocker.
I'm going to attack Trent with everything.
That's vigilance, bro.
It is vigilance. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you gain 6.
And again,
So
6.
up to 28.
Oh, you're not 28.
I
That's right. Okay, 6. Can you crack a bunch of food? Can you crack a bunch of food? Can you do it?
I can
1,
only
2,
crack.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus what do you add?
28. Puts you
28,
at 40.
20, 40, 40. That's enough. That's 40.
Okay, yeah.
That's enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you crack 4.
Yeah.
Go up to 40.
That's messed up that you're back at 40, by the way. Can I just say this? For everyone at home, that is...
Was that 4 that you?
Yeah, it was 4 that I cracked.
Yeah, and that one was on 4. I thought. Oh no, was it?
I was
Was
on
It's on
5.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
So now you have 8, 9, 10 plus 8, so 18. I'll take 18.
Trent to 2.
I have my one blocker against your one creature. Here's your last. That's trample. Oh, no! No! Ring of Colonia!
Get him, Beck.
No, come on!
OP.
Go to those rings.
You know what's even funnier? Beck only really needs to do 1 damage because you died on the God Pharaoh statue.
Yeah.
No! No! I don't believe it.
It's 3 that we can't cast,
Oh, hang
right?
on. No, I do have a food. I do have a food.
Beck
3.
needs to deal 3.
Which they can do.
3
3,
that I can't
4.
do. Okay.
You need to deal 4.
4? You deal 4?
Yeah.
I like that. You deal 4.
You need to deal 4 damage to you.
No 3 drops for you, Sonny.
Could be just a big ass creature.
Yeah. If that 2-drop is a very particular one of 2 different artifact 2-drops, then the big creature can really help you. Yeah, exactly. Fucking trample. I was like so big brain. I was like, I could just draw an enchantment next turn with this and this.
Lightning McQueen's secret lair.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
The Lightning McQueen secret lair is just all lightning bolts.
Kerchoo.
And one, like, I
What's
don't
the
know.
bad guy in Cars 1? Kerchuga.
Yeah, who is he?
Chick Hicks.
Chick Hicks.
What did he mean
Michael
by this?
Keaton.
Connor, you pulled that up very quickly. Like out of your brain. Like you pulled that out of your... You were like, Chick Hicks.
This
Hey,
game is
what's
giving
it-
me cancer.
Is it fine to
I'm
name
about
someone
to live.
Hicks? Is that like legal? That seems bad. That seems in poor taste.
There's one thing this man knows, it's card war.
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry team. Sorry chat.
Okay.
It actually cost me 2 more to cast my Commander Sphere. Sorry everyone at home. For those
Why?
screaming in the chat. Godfar's statue, right?
Yeah. Cost
It's
2 more
5
cards.
mana, 1 mana rock.
That's value.
So,
Oh, dude. I'm
For
very
Not good
excited right
value,
now.
but value.
for 2, I play Lightning Greaves.
Ah, yes. One of those very particular 2-drop artifact cards.
So,
Oh, dude, I have the other one. Whoa.
twins.
Twins.
Now.
Oh, I could have drawn 2-1. Last one again. Dude,
Um,
you get to the point where your brain just melts.
2.
Numbers.
It's true. We have been here since 5:30, and it is almost 9 p.m.
That is insane.
This is going to be a long
Um,
game.
It's gonna be
I
one
play
game.
Revive the Shire. I return a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand, and I create a food token.
Bitch.
I pick Garrick's Hoard.
Whoa.
I return Garrick's Hoard to my hand.
Whoa.
I then
It too has trample.
Yeah, that is true.
It too has trample. We'll see if I just.
At 2 trample A.
We'll just see if I just fucking eat shit this
5,
turn though.
6, 7. I cast Garrick's Hoard. I
Oh!
attach Lightning
Flip that
Greaves.
top card, dude. And you make a beast or a bird?
So
Make a. I recommend making a bird,
but
right?
I'm gonna
You'll
make a
draw that at
bird.
the end of your turn too. That's not bad.
So
If their life is above.
I have
You recommend
haste.
making a beast or a bird?
How
I said
much
I
health are you on?
recommend making a bird.
I reckon. Me? I'm on.
Oh, he is on 2 life and he has a 1/3 blocker. And he can
Food.
gain 3 life.
Yeah, just so we're clear.
6. So how much damage do I need to do to you?
7 is enough. Right? No, wait.
Hang on. 1, 2.
Yeah, 7 is enough.
5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Yeah, 7 will kill him.
7 will kill me because at the end of the turn, the Godfire statue will then. I'll take 1 and then Godfire statue will kill me.
So I attack you with Garrick's Hoard.
I will crack my commands. I'll tap it for a blue. Oh,
And
I will pay a blue and 2
Uh,
colorless
yeah.
on Brainstorm. Those are sagas.
Trent dies.
Oh!
At
Trent
end of turn,
dies.
Trent will die.
I'm dead now. I'll pack myself up. I do that end turn.
Yeah. So
I just declare no blocks. But it's
Might
fine.
make
Declare no
no
blocks.
blocks.
I'll just die now.
at
almost
the
die?
beginning of my end
Yeah, I
step,
reckon we
because
can
that's
make
my
it
combat.
Yep.
Go to end step. I draw a card.
No, because your life total is 35.
Oh, it's 35.
You can
Yeah,
stay
Then I
you
gain 2 life.
2 life up to 37.
And then Piper
I will
takes-
lose a life.
Piper down to 39. Oh, Path of Bravery is offline.
Oh no.
No.
I am drawing lands.
That was the dead breakthrough. After all of that, and I still get murked by a beast. I get killed by a big green creature. After all of that
Ain't that just
finagling,
the way?
Ain't that just the way?
Any such cases.
Although I can say, you know what, chat? We made a Smaug today.
That's
We did make a
true.
Smaug, and that's important.
We had Goldberry out, and it was interacting, and we made Smaug.
I'm gonna play it
feel
out.
like we were right in there.
Steel Seeker.
The ring never tempted us. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may reveal it.
That card's so freaking good.
What the hell? Whenever an artifact enters...
Yeah, not even once per turn. It's an uncommon, by the way. It is so good.
What's this card?
Sarenth Steelkeeper. Steel Seeker.
Steel Seeker. Yeah.
S-A-R-I-N-T-H.
It's bonkers.
S-A-R-I-N-T-H.
It's very, very good.
S-A-R-I-N-T-H. S-A-R-I-N-T-H.
That's the one.
What a king.
That's nuts.
There's a WUBRG Kites there too.
Yeah, there is a WUBRG Heist here.
God. Oh
It's
my
very
God.
cool. What did I put under there again?
Is it very cool? Because you tap into 3 creatures, you can play that card.
It's alright.
It's alright.
If it's an artifact, it will let you fucking submit
Yeah,
it.
it's not.
That's us.
Alrighty. So I am going to enter combat. And I'm going to swing out with a 7/6 Farmer Cotton and 4 Hobbits. So I will gain 6 life, which will put Path of Bravery back online, which means it'll be an 8/7, a 2/2, and 4 2/2s coming at you.
And
So
Piper is on
8.
45.
So 8, 16,
18.
18.
Yeah.
18 coming at me.
And I will also win Brisk Heights
While we're here,
while we're here.
I don't think you do it with that land.
I can't do it.
So
Use your basic planes. You
Yes.
fool.
Be a Tender Shoe Dryad.
Oh.
You ascend. Wololo.
I will block the Troll King with Radagast.
He does have Trample as well.
So he's 8.
Radagast has 6 buttons right now and is indestructible.
Yeah.
So I'll only take 2 from that one,
Yeah.
then 4, then
2. Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
yeah,
altogether,
4,
my bad.
and then 12.
Another 8. So 12 in total.
12 in total. Yeah, I'll take 12 in total.
Cool.
Bec down to 27.
Cool.
Gosh.
End step?
End step. Nothing to do with my end step.
Do I have that right? Is Bec on 27 or 25?
I 25.
Yeah, no, you are right. It is 25. I did it.
And then at the beginning of your upkeep, I'm going to make a Sapperling.
Hell yeah.
Whoa. I'll make you a little sapper.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe a little green Sappo.
Little mushroom boy.
I was going to do a little leaf man.
One of those little Pikmin.
It's a creature.
It's a creature.
It's happening. Cool. So, cool.
It looks
So,
like a Nuzleaf.
Kind of does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These things are 4/4, by the way. Between the Path of Bear's Bravery and the Tenchu Dryad.
Yes.
Very
This little guy.
nice.
What do you think of this little guy?
I will cast my lad.
Yep.
Because
no.
it's a 5 or greater, I will create another bird.
Oh my lord.
Then I have to reveal this.
Do you still have to pay 2 for Tenchu Dryad? You pay without paying its mana cost, but that costs 2 more, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
You still have 2 extra mana tapped yet. Kind of a weird situation. And 2 more for Sarah Still Seeker? What?
And yeah, man, yeah.
Less food's cracked this turn. It could come up.
I like this deck.
Yeah, your deck was kind of crazy. It's cool.
Really worked.
Yeah, I feel like we had that conversation with the game started, right? We're like,
I didn't play
you
a
keep
land
the
last
6th
turn,
land.
sorry.
Do you want to
Am
draw
I
one?
okay to play a land?
Oh, I didn't
Just
take
drop
them
one,
up.
dude.
It's a sanctuary.
Sanctuary! Oh my god.
Oh
my
all right.
goodness. Oh my damn.
So I will play. So 1, 2, 3. To play. Need to move Old Mado down here.
Who needs food?
I'll play Tainted Observer. It's a flying toxic 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, proliferate. Because it's a bird, I can copy it.
Yeah.
So it's an artifact. Do I just put like a counter on that?
I would just put like a card like this.
Okay, cool.
And now the second one enters, which allows you to proliferate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because you cast then the original one does enter, so you can pay 2 to proliferate if you'd like to.
Oh, is it pay 2? Yeah.
Yeah, I
May not be worth it.
won't. Instead, I will. 1, 2, 3. I will play. I'm going to scooch this across a little bit. Frost Trickster.
Oh, there he is.
So I play him. When he comes into the battlefield, I pay 2 if I proliferate. I can't, but I do
Get a token copy of it.
get a token copy of him.
Do we have another blank token at all? We've
I
used
think
a
we're
lot of
out.
tokens. Yeah,
I can just use my little guy.
Yeah, perfect.
So he gets this one. So when Frost Trickster enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
We know the other powers are copies.
So they both
You get 2 of them.
do it. So I'm going to tap Troll King and
The
Choose
next
the Sapper.
highest is the Sapper.
the Sapo.
That's
That's
a
the next
4/4.
biggest creature, yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's a 4/4? Okay, cool. Tap alternate there.
You have your bird back, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm not going to use it.
Alright. So,
I swear to God, if I draw a land next turn.
It's not going to be good. You're just going to keep attacking and hoping that works.
so now you've got no flying, do you?
No.
Okay. I just don't have haste, but I can unequip this and equip it to something, can't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the lightning greaves on the Tainted Observer. And
That's the way to do it.
then, goddamn. Okay.
These guys can attack, and one of the birds can attack, right? And then
Yep.
this thing
Both
can
of the
attack.
birds can attack.
No, one
No.
of
Oh
those
no,
came
one
in.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
did-
no.
you don't
That's
make one
so
mistake,
true.
so.
That's so true. Okay.
Deep
Mine
in the
does have a
tank.
3/3, but it is on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no flying blockers. So
Yeah. So I will just attack you for 2 in the air with toxic and 2 in the air. Just normal.
I have
Very
1
cool.
poison counter.
And you have 4 damage taken.
I put down to 41.
So in my end step,
loses
I gain 2 life, and Piper loses 1 life.
Indeed.
And then that
Alright,
is
40 and 22.
yeah. And the Sapperling doesn't.
That one doesn't untap, but I make another one in my upkeep.
Yeah, cool.
It doesn't have haste, but that's still fine.
Alrighty. Untap.
Alright, come on, Piper. This is your turn to draw the piece.
I don't
Odd.
know if it is, buddy.
I'm surprised you didn't put the Windbreaks Heist back in here with the pickup.
That could have been a good idea, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
This here is poison.
Oh.
Dude, the top deck of the century.
Sweet.
You got
Say that.
What was the end? Just want it to end.
I just want it to end, bro.
We're just normal men.
I'm just gonna enter combat.
Yep.
Things are so dangerous.
Normal, innocent men.
And I'm gonna attack you with 1 2/2 and 4 2/2s.
Cool. So that's 8, 9, 10?
Yeah.
10. I will.
If you block Farmer Cotton, Piper can play it again.
That is true.
Yeah, that
If
is.
I what, sorry?
If you block Farmer Gotten, Piper can cast him again.
No,
just gotta pay the mana
Yeah,
cost.
that's fine. That's fine.
But then the extra food will trigger in Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
It might still be good because they have to recast it for 2 extra. So it might still be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's That's my command attack, so I don't know what this is.
That's your
Poison.
poison counters.
We'll put the poison in the green zone. Because then that's...
We're not confused about it.
Yeah.
So it'll be 6 more to cast them, so
okay.
maybe not super good for them.
So... Hell yeah. Alright, so I will block...
Toxic 2 is going to be the game, though.
It's
Dangerous zone.
So I'll block...
I do also
Fine.
gain 5 life.
So I can block 3 of the... Oh, wait, can I block with these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course.
so 1... Those guys are 2/2s though, aren't they?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. So I will block Farmer Cotton with the Frost Trickster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, is he 2/2?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will block him with the Tainted Observer token.
Yep.
I will block 3 hobbits with these guys.
You want to take 2?
And so I take 4.
No, 2.
No, 2. 2.
Because you blocked 4 guys, right?
Yeah.
Out of 5, yes. You take 2.
So I take 2.
And 20.
So 3 of the hobbits die.
Yep.
Farmer Cotton dies. 3 of the hobbits die.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to then. Let's see.
Second
1,
main.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's got 11 minus 6 would be 5.
Yep. That's still pretty good.
Farmer Cotton where X equals 5.
Mhm.
I've lost my. There it is. So X equals 5. So we're gonna get 5 more food.
That will trigger Saren's Steel Seeker 5 times.
Yes. So I look at the top card of my library. If it's a land card, I may reveal it, put it into my hand. If I don't put the card into my hand, I put it into the graveyard.
You may put into
I
the
may
graveyard.
put it into the graveyard.
That's
So
very helpful.
Is it reveal?
is
No.
look.
It's
So-
not a land.
But if it is a land, I may
You put
reveal
it,
it.
you put it
You
into
may
your hand.
reveal it and put it to your hand.
It's a land, so 1.
If you don't want it, you mill it. If you do want it, you keep it.
You may mill it.
Well, that's if you don't want it, that's your may. If you-
How much do you have with power 3 or greater? Fucking not much.
1, 2, 3, indestructible.
Yeah.
One of them is indestructible, but these two are not.
Yeah. I will.
You have a lot, right? That is power greater than 3? You're greater?
No, I only. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's 2.
3.
Did Farmer Cotton cost you 2 more?
Yes.
Is that including...
It was
It was
2, 4, 6.
yeah.
That cost extra.
That included the command attacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because 2, 4, and then 6 extra.
6, 7, 8 for him as well. Another 2 for his
Oh, yeah,
colored
so-
mana.
Oh, by definition.
Yeah, so you put that card back on top. You don't know what it is.
I thought it was already like taking consideration. We did say there were 6 colors put in. So it's 3 that he gets. Cool. That's fine.
That is my turn.
3 triggers of Saren, still pretty good. Pretty damn good.
These guys. Tread. Okay.
Piper Slides are good, like, coming through here.
4, 5, 6.
Piper can take a few turns. Beck isn't making a huge amount of stuff. At least they're not drawing a lot of cards. Unless they cast a bunch of Gruquals and stuff. Like, that's going to help. But currently they're not drawing a ton of cards. So we'll see how this goes.
At your upkeep, I'll also make another sapling.
We put it over here. We got you, fam.
You draw 2 for turn?
Hmm?
You draw 2 cards per turn?
2.
Well, you picked up the Simic Growth Chamber just then, right? Then you just drew the extra card, right?
Oh, did I?
You just
oh,
picked
I'm
up a
so-
second
well,
card. That's at top. But you can cast it,
I
which is
can
good.
cast it.
Yeah.
So
Very good. That's going to
so
help a
I'm
lot.
gonna
1, 2,
It's all the
3,
pieces.
play
4, 5. That's 5 poison counters.
The
Simic
token won't have
Growth
just
Chamber.
just the base one. Currently they're at 1, and they'll get a proliferate and then 2 more toxics. So we have 4 this time. And the next
And then
time
they can
die.
pay 4 mana for each creature that ETBs.
It
Oh,
was
of course, yeah.
Proliferate
one.
further.
That's true. They should be able to win with this then.
This should also be on top of my library, I'm pretty
Sure. Whatever.
because it was
Should look at 3 triggers, yeah.
yeah, because it was 1, 2, 3. So this is
It's
also
been a long game.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from 4-hour record.
Whoa!
Holy moly.
I want to.
the heck?
I want to go home.
1,
One of us needs to go straight home after
2,
this because of
3.
the dog.
We're just gonna go home. What do you expect to do at Netherworld? At like what time is it?
9:15. You'll
past
get there.
9.
You'll get there just in time for Ben to close the doors.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
I play St. Talisman.
Wait at the drive-thru. That's how late we are.
Yeah. So, do you mind if I help you a little bit? Just because, like, if you cast the Throwing Bird right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cast Throwing Bird. Like, let's pull this
Yep.
back for a second, right?
Yep, sure.
Let's cast the Throwing Bird. I think you've got actually lethal right now. I think you actually win the game right now.
Okay.
You have
Right.
lethal toxic.
Because if you cast Throwing Bird
Yep. So,
off the top of your library,
1, 2.
yep. Did you float a mana when you place him in Growth Chamber and bounce to land?
What?
You place him in Growth Chamber, right? When you bounce
But
the
it
land.
comes into it enters tab.
But the land that you bounce back to your hand, right?
Mhm.
Did you tap that land first for mana?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you got 1 floating,
Yep.
and you tap 1 more land, right?
Oh, yep,
And you
yep.
cast Throwing Bird.
Yep.
Okay. Now you get a token copy of Throwing Bird,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
now
space up
you
to
can
3.
proliferate for each of those creatures, right? And you have
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 creatures to get this to 4, right?
2 mana per proliferate.
2 mana per proliferate,
Yeah.
right? Then you have
So,
5, 6, ace to 7. You need to play 1 more creature. I need more mana. Yeah.
So you got 3 creatures coming in. You got 2 of these, right? So you
Yep.
pay 2 each time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
4 proliferations puts that to 5.
Yes.
yep.
Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2,
What's that
3,
to
4,
5?
5. No,
So because it costs 2 each. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because it costs 2 each to proliferate here.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 5 counters now, right?
Yeah.
That will allow you to, at the very minimum, toxic, proliferate, which will get you to
8.
8. What's your life total at currently?
45.
45.
Bex at 20.
Bex at 20. And with the blockers you will retain, you should be able to block Piper for enough to survive, right?
The Feasting Troll King and the Sapling are untapping.
So we'll have, so they'll have 3 here.
Yeah, I'll have 3
Three
sappers that will be
4/4s.
able to attack.
That's still
But
a lot of
Nothing
points.
has trample,
Nothing has
Except the
trample.
feasting troll
except the
king.
Feasting Troll King.
Yes, you'll be able to block.
Which you'll be able to block with Radagast.
Yes, you'll have a Radagast. You'll have
move this.
good idea onto the throwing
over
bird.
here.
That's good. That's
And
good.
what's on top of your lap?
Oh yeah, of course. This will help.
Yeah.
That's right. We can't get any further from there.
Yeah.
Um,
So, because I.
you know what?
Mhm.
We proliferate 1 less time. Right? We just proliferate 1 less time.
Mhm.
Right? Because ages ago you showed off this card here. We proliferate 1 less time with 3 mana open,
Mhm.
and then we go in with our toxic creatures. That'll give Piper 1 turn. If they play any card, you have access to this, right? And then if they don't play a card, you kill them next turn with toxic.
So true.
So
So
if you
true.
attack now and you go with just these 2
Yeah.
and this alone, that is 3 more toxic onto Piper, putting them to 7. The life total doesn't matter. And then we see what Piper can draw. If Piper can draw a response here, because you have enough blockers now, because you haven't overcommitted your creatures.
We'll leave this one tapped. You
Yeah.
can't attack with it.
You
this
can't
turn.
attack with it.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what Piper can do here. Because Piper can gain some life, but unfortunately that's not going to matter for them here.
Blah, blah.
Because see, so now you're doing all this toxic proliferate stuff. And then you
Yeah.
still have this piece
I know
open
exactly
for
what's on
us
top
in
of
here.
my library because
Yeah.
of the
Crazy!
yeah, it's insane.
Wait,
And I
so
know
this
you have a
is
counter spell in hand.
Double.
Yes,
Does this-
they revealed to dissipate earlier.
Yeah. What does dissipate say again?
Counter and exile it.
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
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 Because what do you have in hand? Nothing to work with, unfortunately.
Nothing to work
That's a
with.
Ferris protection that can be counted.
You know, this
Yeah.
test protection's been in my hand for a while,
Yeah.
but you stopped me from playing 3 costs.
That
Yeah.
is tough. That
So-
can't do a lot of work.
Beck wins with Proliferate Toxic!
Yay!
Yay!
The 2 life gain decks, and Proliferate Toxic just says
It's
no thanks.
Phyrexian all will be one. Again,
Yeah.
all over again.
Alrighty. All right,
my
let's
goodness.
run through the outro so I because we gotta look after the dog.
She'll be alright. She'll be fine. She's fine.
She's an absolute
Alright.
dinosaur.
She's a dogosaurus.
So,
Well done though. Well played. my
thank
dude.
Well done.
you. No, you
We,
guys.
we were
that was-
so close to greatness. We were so
I
close
would
to
love
greatness.
to see in post what percentage of the turns was Trent's
Trent's
game actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get someone who does like the football stats. Just be
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, Trent had possession of the turn for like 78%.
I know someone who could do that.
Excuse me.
Let's just
Incredible.
cut out how much of that was just Trent dabbling with
If
the
we
sagas.
just go like
Times
everyone like
3.
turn, if everyone turn, yeah, we just go times 3. We'll see how that looks. Yep. That takes
Yes, these beautiful guys.
And then when that toxic deluge comes down,
You can
it's
have
just
those.
bombastic
Yay!
straight at you.
Dude, I understand why. I don't disagree with the play at all, but the Toxic Deluge was like we're slowing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The Toxic Deluge was,
I
I'm going
agree.
to die.
I agree, right?
I
I think it was also
I
like
understand it. I understand it, but like there comes a point in every man's life when he's got to understand that sometimes the game is not naturally meant to go that long.
No. No.
no, it's
Because
the Saga's fault.
No. Well, firstly, yes. But no. You're locking me out of the game and not like I'm not doing anything this game, and then you're gonna shame me for doing the one thing I'm able to actually start playing the game.
No, we said
No.
we said it was like we agree. We totally agree.
Yeah, no, like 100%. I personally would have just thrown the game. That's
Just
that's what
definitely-
I'm saying.
I was about to.
Yeah.
I was about to, and then I ripped Toxic Deluge, and I was like,
It's
I don't
time.
need to throw the game anymore.
What's
Yeah.
everyone's toughness? No.
Oh, it's just enough.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you still made it this far.
Yeah, that was our Lord of the Rings decks. A lot's going on. Mainly a lot going on Trent's turns.
Alright.
Bombadil.
No,
Alright.
look, real talk, right?
Mm.
I'm partially to blame for why that game went so long.
There's so much food.
I had so much life.
Yeah.
I kept
Constantly.
trying to put them down.
Just
I kept
constantly. I was just like above 40 the entire game almost.
I like that you had food, but Path to Bravery was the one doing all the work. That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
But it was also like, you did also crack like what, 4 food, 12 life, 4 food, 12 life, 4 food,
Yeah.
12 life. Like it's insane. I'm like, every time I hit you down to like 20, it felt like you went
It
straight
was
back up to 45.
it was definitely the earth casting, as long as it did.
Yeah.
And they were
Craft
all.
and Smothering type were both very good.
If you think about
Yeah.
it, it was very Lord of the Rings too. Like Trent, for the most part, was like Fellowship of the Ring. It was setting up all the lore, the sagas, and the
Yeah.
stories. And then the Toxic Deluge was Helm's Deep. The Titans and then Harper and Beck were just Return of the King.
That's right.
Yeah. We're just
So-
back and forth, and then.
Yeah. Pelennor Fields and shit.
Yeah.
Look, as much as I didn't do much this game, the things that I did do, I really do enjoy Bilbo, and I think that this may replace one of my 4 decks that I have usually set up.
Ooh,
Bold
okay.
claim,
Yeah.
I know. But I think
I think his first line is very simple and it does exactly what you need it to. And there's no other commander in that many colors that does what that does.
exactly.
And I think there's a lot of, this feels like Saheeli. There's a lot of cards in the game that gain life, and there will always be new cards in the game that gain life. There's always be cards older in the game that get better because of new cards that gain life and
Yeah.
don't care about it. So this is only
So-
going to be a deck that gets more interesting.
This may be replacing Slimefoot.
Ooh.
That's a
okay.
bold statement.
That's
I
big.
know.
To be fair, wasn't it last game that you were also like, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing Slime.
Yeah. Well, I can't keep updating it. So.
That's it. Yeah, you have been
Well,
wanting
the other
something
side is I
changed.
don't play Turgid a lot because I'm not usually in a pod that can handle playing Turgid. So
Yeah, like I'll usually jump the table if you're playing Turgid at me, man. Like,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie to
Again,
you.
I'm not
Habit
in a
gets
pod that
abusive.
usually.
I get very abusive. I will assault someone physically if they play a deck I don't like.
Radagast, really great.
That was really good.
I remember when we were doing the Cracker Box for Lord of the Rings 2, we were talking about Radagast versus Tornos and whether you'd have Radagast at the helm or at the 99. We saw that effectiveness of Tornos and how Bec just basically went from 0 to 100 with Tornos on the field.
Yeah,
So-
I think that was the game changer for me, because until that point I was just like, I can't really do anything effective. I wasn't drawing much. And then suddenly that came out and I'm like, oh, okay, yep, this is just like, there we go.
You also did a very unsimic thing of just keeping your head down and just being like, I'm not going to really do much. I'm not going to go really hard on the source. But then, but yeah, I think this deck runs better with Tornos in the 100. In the commander spot and Radagast in the 99 here.
I think that, I do think that Radagast probably, this deck wants to do different things. I think this deck wants to use like Emerge Eldrazi to like cast them really cheaply and then make a ton of 3/3s and 2/2s. I think that's what this deck is trying to do. I think the Tornos showed the good example of where like, the toxic creatures and the proliferate and all this, like you could just make so many good ETBs like with the Frost Trickster. Just over and over again, really powerful stuff. So I felt like Tornos really like was the force enabler. But I really like this. I think this is just a kind of a different deck to Tornos. And in either example, when one of them comes out and the other one's on the battlefield, things get crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel like both decks play the other one, but they do very different things. And I feel like Tornos does the like, going wide thing really well, but also they are all artifacts. If Piper had built in Selesnya and that there was an opportunity for them to see artifact interruption, they would have bogged all of your mana, all of your powerful, like even your Throne of the Godfarer, Statue of the Godfarer, all those cards would have just gone away.
I saw one
away.
single Nature's Claim and like one Croson Grip all game, but then like you were doing so much with sagas that it was like...
I think that was the thing as well, is that we had to focus so much of the game on like trying to deal with the sagas and everything that was happening there that like it gave me the time to build up what I needed to do, as opposed to like me being able to do something really quickly on the get-go. And I thought that would be the case.
That's one thing that I brought up during the break too, of that like the Bombadil deck basically forces diplomacy at the table that's unlike the Silver Quill deck from Strixhaven, where it's like, hey guys, we all need to work together because we need to combo out removing stuff so that we can interact.
Yeah,
because there's so many little interlocking pieces in that Tom Bombadil deck that it was like
the moment you were like, you can proliferate these things, I hadn't even thought of that, and I'm like, oh no, that's such a good idea. I like
that was pretty huge.
Yeah,
that was a
take
huge
the advantage away.
Yeah,
the big double striker right at the perfect point as well. I was like, I needed that. That was like my aggressive angle.
That was gonna kill me.
It did feel like my deck did a lot, and every time I got to the point where it was about to do something really aggressive that actually turns from just playing cards to actually like killing somebody, I was interacted with every single time, and I was like, oh my god.
It's because we're building interaction. We have it in our hands, and we're like, oh, he's already getting the value, so we'll do it when he gets really big value.
Yeah. And it is pretty like you could tell pretty quickly like. The Great Oromancy came down earlier, maybe it would have been a different game. And like the Sterling Grove stuff came out earlier, maybe a different game. But at the end of the day, like it was so easy to interact with the one piece that just made that very important, right? And I think there was it was the Phyrexian, like the Proliferate, that was really interesting. That was like a good way of removing that. I was like, and even if it was Shroud, because that obviously doesn't target, that would been really powerful too. So that was like the one piece where I was like, oh, my opponent has Proliferate, I'm pretty well screwed with this deck. That's an interesting thing to think about too. I feel like, this is interesting. I've had a problem recently where but I've had like an interesting situation recently where it's like I played like a lot of energy, a lot of charge counters, a lot of like planeswalkers, and now a lot of sagas, which all have the same problem where it's like maybe they work better digitally. Like it's like they're great decks, they do really awesome things. You see cards you just don't ever see. Like when was the last time somebody played the Weatherseed Treaty against you? Yeah. Do you even know what that card does? Anyone at the table? No, I don't. I don't even know what it does. It gave my guy +5/+5 and it has Breed Ahead, and I'm sure it has other things on it. Like you just don't see cards like that happen. So it's pretty cool, but like at the same time, it does kind of bog you down.
Yeah, it's definitely a deck that requires a digital assistant to record triggers.
It's definitely like I didn't even realize that you had forgotten the Glisser, like the Glisser trigger that we had just spoken about to destroy Earthcraft. I looked down at my Earthcraft, and then you mentioned it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, get that shit out of here, man.
So I was like, I did the attack, and I thought to myself, well, that wasn't very helpful at all. I just wanted
what did I do here?
I want to kill Earthcraft, and yet I'm still here. What went wrong here? The abilities I want to use in my cards. So
my attack trigger, yes.
Like when I I had so much going on with that Phyrexian bomb the board because of all your freaking halflings doubling your power basically. Because of that going on, I also like halfway through I had to be like, oh, well, I got that Satsuki card back, but then it was halfway through a place I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna get back. Wait, what just went to the graveyard this turn? So like, it was pretty messy.
It was also interesting to see with Piper's deck that like there was this literal mountain of food, but it's limited by how much land you had, and so it was like
I didn't see a lot of the pieces that also do work with food, like Feasting Troll King, that much food, and an Ashnod's Altar goes off. Goes absolutely off. If I had seen the Ashnod's Altar, that would have been a totally different story.
And definitely you're absolutely right with the sense that like it's interactable. Like it's like, oh, you have so much life and you can't do anything with it. It's like here's 10 poison counters. Die. Here's commander damage.
I nearly didn't put it in because like I have mixed feelings about toxic and poison and stuff like that, but I was like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays. And
Then you remembered you're versing 2 life gain decks. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, this is like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's harder if you're playing like aggro infect against just random stuff. That feels maybe like that's where I think the conversation can like open up and go like, oh, you know, is this like valid in
Like Tekathol.
like technically thumb?
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of like blue and green creatures that have toxic, and then I was like, oh, I could put this in this deck, and then I'm like, no, I don't want this deck to do that. I want it to be more like, what are creatures that might be hanging around Radagast? Like,
Well, also like they just are birds. They just copy.
Yeah.
You just get multiple copies of those. Thrumming bird is just proliferating. Like that's just a good bird. It's just a good card.
Yeah.
Good
So
bird.
definitely, 100%. I do think that there's like there's also angle with him, and I really thought about this as we're chatting, like a convoke angle where you play like all the stuff from Marks Machines, the stuff that's like X and 4 blue for convoke, draw X cards, like a lot of stuff like that you just care about that mana value 5 or greater, make a ton of those.
I
birds
was
and
looking
beasts.
at that as well.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of iterations in my head before I built this, because I was like, oh, I could build like basically everything is at the top end and then get a bunch of stuff that like reduces the cost, because it doesn't matter if I reduce the cost, and then
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, maybe I could go with convoke, maybe I could do this, and then it got to the last minute, and I'm like, no, I just need to like simplify this, like
Yeah.
keep it simple, keep it easy, like.
Kind of like a pseudo Karuga, the macro sage kind of deck.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely play this with Kruger as your companion.
Yeah,
Have
absolutely.
really interesting
Yep.
build as well.
Yeah.
Have like an element, because like elemental bond in this, right? All of a sudden you're drawing a card that turns everything into a cantrip. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
Cool. All right. Well, those are our decks. Let us
Yeah.
know in the comments what Lord of the Rings decks you're building and playing at your local pods. And don't forget to click like on the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can and get the bell on so you get notified every time a new video goes live here.
Yeah, for sure.
And tell us in the comment section if anybody you know has activated Bilbo's second ability.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
awesome.
Let us
Yeah.
know in the chat if that's ever happened.
That's low-key, that's also one of the reasons why I'm kind of making this another permanent deck for me, so that I can do
Make
it.
it happen. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
It's happening,
I can
Dylan.
be the guy.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Well,
And
thank you so much, everyone.
also, Bec, you have not only are you from the Vault Games Clayfield store, but you
Yes.
also have a live
Action
action
roleplay.
role-playing game that you run as well, right?
Yes, yeah. So I'm part of Esquire Gaming. It's a LARP group in Brisbane that's run by my partner, 2 of our very close friends, and I help as well. And it's based in the world of darkness, which I have a lot of feelings about. I love that setting. I love that genre. It really leans into like the gothic horror, and the main game that we play is Vampire the Masquerade, with a special one-off thing that we're doing this month, which is like a Sabbat game, which are like kind of the bad guys, where we rock up and we like cover ourselves in blood and we dance around a bonfire and we're gonna like do all these cool things, and like we're bad monster guys, and everything that happens at that game is going to affect the rest of the chronicle for the characters that we normally play.
Oh, that's awesome. So if you want to play some live action role playing, check out Esquire Gaming. You can play some vampire, and I think werewolf and changeling are in that same world of darkness as well.
Werewolf and Mage.
Mage.
Yep.
Cool. All right. And that's all from us. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Thank you, Bec.
Thank you so much, Connor.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Connor, for
Connor.
putting
Thank you,
up with
Connor.
this game.
Thank you, Connor.
The real MVP.
Real MVP with all that life changing. Stay safe out there, everyone. Wash your goddamn hands. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.